That's the human body. Are they gonna show his hog, or is it gonna be censored? Like a coward. Oh, he's wearing a little towel?
He's got a loincloth on, yeah.
You gotta show us. So, last time the three of us were here was the WrestleMania commentary. I'm your host still. Welcome back to the BHultra Patreon. I am here joined again by Caden and John.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We're stuck mid-RKO. Okay, we're back. So, me and Caden... Oh, they keep showing the concussion clip. Me and Caden last month held a commentary for the Premium Live event, the pay-per-view between this and WrestleMania, which was Extreme Rules 2011. And a lot happened on Extreme Rules 2011. But the biggest story was after the show, where a hard-fought new WWE champion, John Cena, grabbed the microphone and announced to a crowd of people that they had finally caught and compromised Osama bin Laden. And the entire arena cheered, as if it was John Cena himself that did it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the Raw after
he located
Extreme
and caught him
Rules,
himself.
It was so funny, because you were right, Caden, it was like billed as The Rock's birthday show.
Yeah.
But The Rock's birthday was like, you know, not to be overshadowed, but there was like a huge like compilation at the beginning. Like it basically gave the entire timeline from 9/11 to whenever, to May 2011. They showed like clips of like George Bush, it was everything. And then the rest of the show was still The Rock's birthday, but The Rock came out in the opening promo, and like you could tell he clearly had like a Rock promo planned, but like the first 5 minutes of that, he was like, "We got him, guys. We got Osama." Like, they just worm that in there.
Yeah.
It was.
I have two thoughts on that.
Okay.
One, and maybe you can answer this. What did Monday Night Raw look like when Charlie Kirk died? Because
they must have done the 10-bell salute or something. Whoa, double cars.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think it would have been just as funny if they did the exact same thing.
Right. They have like
and the other thing was
the Benoit show where like everyone has to give their heartfelt story about how much he meant to them.
Yeah.
So this is
the other thing too is that it would have been funny if, you know, they're talking about the 9/11 package. Take it back further. Have it go all the way back to the Iranian Revolution, like the CIA's misdeeds in the 50s.
Yeah, we have to explain all of this, actually. Well, like, I talked about this on the show.
In the Kiss My Foot match, Jerry, I've got a major surprise in store for you tonight. You sound like you already.
I feel like
it's lagging a little bit on my end.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if refreshing this does anything. Doesn't dox into my Netflix information. Oh, we're back. Sorry, spoilers. Okay, we're back. So
Spoilers, there is a 4-minute women's match on the show.
So we'll get into the rest of the 9/11 Rock stuff in a little bit. But this is very strange. Okay, so R-Truth has turned heel. He doesn't have his music anymore. What is happening? We talked about this in reference to the last show, Extreme Rules. So what happened was R-Truth had the opportunity for the WWE Championship against The Miz and John Cena. And then his supposed friend, John Morrison, longtime friend, best friend.
I don't mean to cut you off. It's just this graphic is bothering me. So when Cole's name comes up, okay, obviously it's like one gauge.
Right.
But when they went to the other, to Booker and Jerry and the guy in the middle, there's like 3 different ones overlapped onto each other, and it just really pissed me off.
That's actually
because they're all going the different directions too.
They're all hooked up to an IV drip right now, and it's tracking their BPMs. So
anyway,
the whole feud is like a blood feud between John Morrison and R-Truth. R-Truth was the one that cost John Morrison the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. And I don't know if it's been announced yet, but the match for Over the Limit is I hear me. Is R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. And I don't know if like John Morrison is injured in real, but like in storyline, R-Truth attacked him and he was dragged away to a local medical facility. And like I know what happens with R-Truth after this. I don't know if they ever blow off the R-Truth John Morrison feud. I think R-Truth beats him up and sends him to the hospital. But there was.
I do vaguely remember John Morrison getting an injury around this time, but I don't know if that was before this or after.
He definitely wrestles later this year, but I don't think for a while.
Let me look into this because when I think of John Morrison 2011, it's definitely like around WrestleMania, but nothing more during that.
I remember he did the Rumble Spider spot.
Right, was that when he came
as well?
Back?
You see,
Let's see.
I done danced and pranced for all you little Jimmies.
In May 2011, suffered a pinched nerve on his neck.
Shut up, little Jimmy.
Got it.
Oh yeah, and R-Truth did start
right.
the little Jimmy stuff. This is the first time he's bringing it back.
Because
it was just like a one-off thing. And I gotta say, week by week, I know he gets kind of flanderized, but I do love heel R-Truth. I thought R-Truth was so fucking cool in 2011.
Game no more.
Yeah.
I don't play games. Games for kids.
Yeah, once he started getting the catchphrases is when it starts to kind of go a little bit
Well, his character
off.
becomes that he's stupid. And not that he's like paranoid.
He come out here
But you know what? He's kind of right there. Like, I remember it being like, oh, crazy R-Truth. But like, no, he is right. There is a conspiracy. Because he had a title opportunity. He basically has much recourse to the championship as Christian does. Like, yeah, it was kind of stacked against him the day after for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, Ray,
and it's even worse because it's his friend, too.
Yeah. His supposed... That's the thing. Is like, we're supposed to root for John Morrison in this. He's like such a dickhead. Him being the Prince of Parkour is one thing, but it's one of those gimmicks that doesn't really work as like a... Well, I guess a lot of the baby faces at the time were just like, look at the fun stuff he can do.
Yeah.
Laying the law down.
I think Kofi's like that at this point.
Yeah. I will say that, like...
Oh, I saw that the New Day got released,
yeah,
too.
I was gonna say, like, we got that news, like, right before we started recording Extreme Rules, and it kind of made me... like, respect that his match against Sheamus more. Because, like, you take it for granted when he's just, like, around. Or granted, sorry. You take it for granted. Whoa, Venture Bros mask. You take it for granted when he's around. But when he's gone, he's like, holy shit, this guy's really good, actually. So there was a triple threat for the #1 contendership between, I believe...
They were big on those at this time. The triple threats for contendership. They
it
loved
was
those.
between Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio, and The Miz. And R-Truth wanted to be in the match, but the Raw anonymous general manager let everyone else in the match except for him, when it easily just could have been a fatal four-way. And this gave R-Truth beef with Rey Mysterio for some reason. Probably just
because he didn't win the contendership.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio and Alberto Del Rio have already feuded the previous year, so they can't just do that again.
Yeah.
Alberto on commentary did say actually that Rey Mysterio was a fake Mexican.
I vaguely remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and he keeps calling him a chihuahua. I imagine that line was fed to him. But he's like not very good on the mic. I don't know if he ever becomes good, but like... Dude,
I mean, that's why they gave him Ricardo Rodriguez in the first place.
When they drop it, pop up Rey Mysterio on his shirt. Mysterio's kind of nuts, actually. See, this is where a sponsor would pop up if it wasn't on Netflix right now. What was Over the Limit 2011 sponsored by?
Because there's a true conspiracy against this man.
Let me ask you this. Here's R-Truth with a huge match against Rey Mysterio, and he's worried about a parking space.
I guess not.
That's what it's about for R-Truth.
I think the guy snapped and gone
Yeah,
nuts.
Lawler, it's
The primary sponsor was for Axe Hair.
That makes sense. It's interesting that, like, supposedly the largest issue plaguing the modern man was that their hair was graying, not that their hair was going away. I don't know what happened in the last decade, but now people don't care about gray as much as they care about their fucking Norwood tilt or whatever people call it.
Lead poisoning versus microplastic poisoning, I think.
They can take my goddamn aspartame from me, but I'm gonna fight.
Did you see the, I think it was like University of Michigan put out a paper like within the last couple weeks. It was like, hey, we're pretty sure actually the microplastic levels might not be as bad as what they think it is. We think we just used plastic gloves to test everything, so it set everything off real bad.
It's one of those
it
things that, like,
could be good news.
Yeah, but like this is a more serious discussion to be had. But like, you want to be informed about everything. You don't want to be that guy that's ill-informed and doesn't know about the world. But you also don't want to like be overstimulated with doomerism by like scrolling nonstop. So there is like a balance to that. But there are straight up things where it's like, outside of like organizing and protesting and voting, there's some shit you see where you're like, not that you don't care, but you're like, what can I do about this? Nothing?
Yeah, what's the point of worrying about it?
Yeah. It's this is not comparable because it's a very stupid reason, right? And I'm glad that a lot of people are waking up to this fucking guy because of it. But like, shout out. I'm surprised he's long enough to be able to pull it off. But like the gas prices, which are very bad, but it's like, what am I gonna do? Not get gas for my car?
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Go electric or suck it up, which is what you have to do.
Not suck it up. I'm gonna keep complaining about it because I didn't vote for this.
Well, yeah.
But it's not like I'm not gonna get gas or find a gas alternative.
That's why people take it so seriously too, is because like all of America's infrastructure is entirely based around cars. Like, it's not like you can, for the most part, you can't just like take a bus and for like across. I want to say like maybe 90% of America. You can't do that. And then the other thing too is that like, it's the same with food. Stuff that has what was it called in fucking high school econ, like static demand or something like that, or inelastic demand, where it's like, it doesn't change based on price, like, because what the fuck are people gonna do? Not eat? Not get gas?
I mean, I guess. I've definitely been rationing my gas, but
See, I don't have a choice. I have a fucking 25-mile commute every day to work. So.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity to loop this back to that 9/11 tribute show. That like. I was Seattle loves Sin Cara. I don't know if they know he's like not on this show, but that was like I was.
May have had a dark match.
Maybe talking about that on the weekly Monday Night Show. Is that like in like the 2010s, with your nerddom on Tumblr, where it was like One Direction and Sherlock and Doctor Who and stuff. There was a little bit of like a British cultural relevancy, and they like ran out of goodwill very quickly. And the same thing was like in a post 9/11 world. It's like crazy to look back. Like everyone was so jingoistic because of it. Like even people who were like, and I understand why, but even people who were like critical were like, yeah, but goddamn if I don't love America.
Everybody's against him.
And we also burnt that out in a couple of years, but
everybody's against him.
Yeah. I mean, they got a good 30 years out of it, but yeah, that shit's gone now.
Yeah. Well, like the Raw after Extreme Rules, they brought out Lillian to like perform the national anthem. Like it was just an episode of Raw, but we had just caught and compromised Osama bin Laden, so it was a really big deal. And then The Rock had to come out and be like, yeah, guys, we got him. And then The Rock kind of took the Cena spot, implying that it was also him. We got crazy Rock propaganda. And then fucking Pitbull came out.
Rockaganda.
Yeah, Rock said, oh, we got Osama, and then Pitbull came out. He went, I'm Mr. Worldwide. It was a really nuts show.
Exactly.
I will say, though, that like it was the same week that Fast 5 came out, and he like kind of mentioned it. Or no, Santino mentioned it, but like he didn't market it at all. Like he was talking more about his birthday than he was the movie he was just in that's out in theaters now.
Yeah.
And he did have one of
those. Listen, there's two different ways that The Rock promotes his movies. One is that way, and the other is whatever he was fucking doing when Black Adam was coming out, when like some famous person died, and he was like, "I'm so devastated that you'll never be able to see Black Adam."
Awesome. I just love the clip where it's like, I don't know if it's the World Cup. It's some kind of, it's a soccer or a football league thing, where it's like in front of the Black Adam set, but he says India versus Pakistan, and then he raises his eyebrow and it plays a thunder sound effect.
Really fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm just, the more the years go on, the more I'm convinced The Rock is actually just like a fucking weirdo that kind of stumbled his way into.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, he's still wrestler brand. Like, he is an actor now, and he's like a likable guy. But like for a while, like he only recently is like, oh, I should probably try to win an Oscar by being vulnerable. But he wouldn't allow himself to be vulnerable. He had like a clause in his contract for the Fast movies that he wasn't allowed to lose a fight.
Yep.
And I think that's what put like John Cena and Dave Bautista above him, is that they're, specifically John Cena really plays into the comedic aspect of it. And I guess The Rock used to do that, but then like those roles did not fulfill his acting purpose.
They were not. Yeah,
they bullied him too much for the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, John Cena brought it up in his rap. So they did the little Rock birthday backstage, and it was Santino and Kozlov is back, showed up dressed as like Rock characters, and Zack Ryder was there in the back. He was there. That's the first time
he makes
Zack Ryder
a slight TV appearance.
Yes, since before Mania.
Seeing all the broski signs every single week, every pay-per-view.
I'm sure there will be some on Over the Limit.
There was one. There was a broski of the pay-per-view sign in the.
What does that sign say? Something
in the
for
top right
WrestleMania,
corner.
or is it Vancouver for WrestleMania?
Vancouver.
So yeah, it's solid. I mean, I guess Over the Limit doesn't have the same like gimmickry. Oh shit! Call it for it. The people love it.
Put it up.
It'd be weird if Truth lost this, considering the future.
I mean,
also,
it's
like,
very
you know,
possible.
Now it makes sense that they had just killed Osama. The next pay-per-view that we're going to watch in the lineage is called Capital Punishment.
Yeah.
And they use like those. I have to find an actual rip of it, because I can't imagine the Netflix version has the Obama impersonator that comes out and does a spin and Rooney.
No, I
imagine they probably cut that, but we gotta find the intact version, even if it's via Dailymotion.
I must see the Obama Rooney.
I don't know if he calls this anything yet, because it will be called the Little Jimmy later. But R-Truth has been on the main roster for a while now, so did his finisher just not have a name, or did they just call it whatever the move is?
I think they. I don't think it's always been that. I think for a while he did the lie detector, that like spinning thing he does, where he goes into the guy's head.
I remember doing like a standing leg scissor too.
Yeah.
An impressive victory here.
I know that, like, he kind of doesn't age in general, and now he's, like, in his 50s or whatever. And this was only, like, I guess 15 years prior. But he looks great here. It's nuts.
He does.
Oh, now he's doing his water gimmick. See, this is why the company turned on him, because he drank water during his match.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, because that sounds both extremely ridiculous and exactly what would happen.
Yeah, R.I.P. Macho Man. Actually, wait, when did Macho Man die?
It would have been this year, I think.
May 20th, 2011, and this is May 22nd. I wonder if they, like, acknowledge it at all. Maybe on Raw. Because they weren't, like, on good terms with him. Not until after they didn't induct him until after he was dead, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because of the grand conspiracy. So yeah, R-Truth. Oh, now he's talking to Little Jimmy.
He's talking to himself again.
Yeah, no, he's talking to Little Jimmy. So R-Truth was going to be in the main event of Extreme Rules. He won a match with Cena, or went to like a time limit draw or whatever. And then the next night on Raw, John Morrison came out and was like, "Hey, R-Truth, you've gotten a little exhausted." Like he was ribbing him, and then it played a video of him drinking water during the match and getting water like on the apron. And then John Morrison said, like, also, you're a smoker. You've got a smoking problem.
And
You
here's where you
smoke.
say Booker got it
And then
coming.
John Morrison beat R-Truth for his shot at the WWE Championship. And, like, I do seriously think there was, you know, a very specific someone in the back who saw R-Truth drinking water, and they're like, give it to John Morrison. And now it's
Gotta
got a
be
water
somebody
bottle.
else.
It could be anyone.
I want, yeah. It sounds like maybe Prince McGann.
Now he's going
maybe?
into hydraulic press.
Oh, shut up, Cole.
Weird way
What
to
does
end that
Mysterio
segment.
do it?
Yeah, by
Capital
Rey
Punish.
Mysterio getting up, he should be fucking stretchered out.
So
yeah, over the
Yeah, the
limit,
water
like,
bottle should have killed him.
I understand why this is a month after Extreme Rules, but Over the Limit does kind of sell itself as like a gimmick pay-per-view because they're an I Quit match.
You were going to be able to make John Cena say the words "I quit" in a way that.
Well, I think the previous Over the Limit was also an I Quit match, right? The Batista.
Well, that
one.
was like.
I'll tell you.
That's John Cena's match, right? Like, there's like the Hell in a Cell, the Boiler Room, Buried Alive. Like, there's a very specific
just
gimmick
like people
ones.
have overlooked the fact.
But John
that
Cena's gimmick is, you know, never giving up. In an I Quit match with Batista. And then there was an Over the Limit
he's faced
2012. They only did 3 of them.
and Randy Orton in previous
But,
matches.
like, I mean, I guess Batista's a different
That's
story
one of
because
them
they're
those
both, like,
three combined.
championship caliber. But
People
I
look
think
at
the
me and
Cena
they
matches
assume
in
that I
a
have no shot at
pre-2015
John
world
Cena
where
to
you're
say
really
I
started
quit.
hooping. The
Those
Cena
people don't have
matches
the
that
mental
work the
capacity.
best
You
are
have the
when
imagination to think otherwise.
strangely, like,
Those
Cena
are
is the
same people
underdog
that
and
said,
he's in an
when I
I Quit
first
match against
came
a
here,
huge
that I would be
monster.
fired within 3
Like, the I
days.
Quit
Yeah.
matches
Those are the
against
people
Umaga
that said
and
when I won Money in the
JBL where he
Bank,
gets,
I would
like,
cash it in and
caked in his own
lose.
blood.
Those are the
Like,
same
those ones
people
work.
that said when I
Oh,
was
wow,
WWE
Way better than the ones where he is clear.
champion.
The main event
Where he's
of
the
Over
clear-
Limit
What happened?
2012 is John
them
Cena
all
versus
wrong,
John
and I will prove
Laurinaitis.
them all wrong again.
Oh, that's right. The
Wow.
steel cage match. That John
sucks.
Laurinaitis fucking wins.
Yeah, he does beat John Cena.
Because of the Big Show. The Big Show comes back and turns heel. And joins John Laurinaitis.
trust me
People
when I
power.
say I
Right,
have
and he
it.
cries about it or something. I will
know
say that, like,
exactly
this is a
what
weekly
it
show
takes
all throughout
to win.
2026. And I thought, like, oh, I'll just keep
So,
doing
yeah.
Monday nights and then
John
we'll go
Cena
into
and I are both
2012.
gonna be saying
But I like
something
the
by the
idea
end of the
more
night.
of, like, after this year, once we're
John
done with
Cena's gonna
2011,
say,
we just pick a specific pay-per-view, and then I watch the weeks of wrestling leading up to that, and then each month we just watch,
I'm
like,
going to
a
say,
different pay-per-view via suggestion.
I'm the Miz, and I.
You said that was after we get through like this era.
Yeah, once we're done with, well, basically in 2027. Like, once we're done with talking about 2011 and 25. Or we can pick another specific year, because there's a lot of old Raws I haven't gone back to watch. Or just any. Well, the Farmers Market, is this where the show is?
Oh, yeah. For Over the Limit,
There was one.
No, that's where they're taking the people who get injuries tonight.
Right, they're gonna put
The local farmers market.
Yeah, hey. There was one previous Raw, and I looked it up, that it was like at a university. It's like, wow, they're really. This is hard times, huh?
And all up my leg, and in between
And on my leg.
so that smelly old skanky foot can go right in your mouth today, Lawler, when you kiss my foot
Oh yeah,
tonight.
we still got that.
It smells
So yeah, there are two
good.
like gimmick matches. But yeah, John Cena works as like that underdog figure when he has to like overcome a huge monster. But this is what,
Once we
5
hit
years
P10,
into his
he's-
dominance, right?
Yeah, he's already the top guy.
Right.
And then once it hits like 2010, he starts rolling over anybody that's below mid-carder anyways.
Yeah, there's
like,
no world
mid-carder
where he's
under,
like
he just
the
rolls over
underdog,
him anyway.
except for when he's fighting The Rock, I guess. But like, an I Quit match against The Miz doesn't really work. I mean, maybe it will. We'll have to watch the match, but like,
I mean, I guess in theory, it's supposed to be a 2-on-1, right? With Alex Riley, since he's not banned and
yeah,
it is
but
legal.
like those guys equal. They don't even equal one John Cena.
No, they don't.
A member of the core. Check this out.
Oh, the core.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the math is they equal 0.83 Cena,
Right.
if I'm right.
Oh,
But
do they-
let me check my calculator real quick.
Ezekiel Jackson in the locker room. Oh no, he cornered them.
Well, let's explain why this happened.
This is how the
Ezekiel
Cena match is gonna
Jackson
go.
turned his back on the core. They helped him win a matchup. They wanted to celebrate with this man. And Jackson
guys
turned
believe
his
you were-
back
Oh!
on Wade Barrett's company.
Okay.
And Wade Barrett made it
Kind of
completely
a-
clear why he did what he did.
What's the word I'm looking for? Acceleration.
Wow, he looks dead.
He fell asleep.
He's smiling.
He's so bored by SmackDown.
Having a great dream.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure both... We said before, like, oh, Kane and Big Show are on different shows. I'm pretty sure they're both on Raw. They just have the tag titles, so they're appearing on all the shows. Also, like,
but
later...
Big Show is technically drafted to Raw, and Kane is drafted to SmackDown, but he just shows up on Raw anyway.
I think they're both on Raw. Like, they're both Raw superstars. They have the Raw ticker tape. But here's the thing is that the tag division of the time, when you're a babyface tag team, there's only 2 different teams you could face. So on SmackDown, Big Show and Kane are fighting the Core, and then on Raw, Big Show and Kane are fighting the Nexus.
Yeah.
And that's they just go back and forth every 5 days. I guess every 1 day, really.
Yeah, because
I do recall the tag division of this time not being exactly the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most they do is they put somebody in with somebody else, and they're just like, all right, make it work.
Yeah, I mean, the before WrestleMania, the feud was Santino and Kozlov just fighting the Usos every week, and this is 2011 Usos, so not to say that they've gotten like
they're not any good
better,
yet.
And then they drafted them separately. They drafted Jey Uso first.
Sorry, did you say this was before or after the Usos debuted?
The Usos have already debuted. They just haven't like quite gotten it yet.
Yeah.
Well, it took them a while for them to get it. You know what I mean?
They don't start really getting pushed until like 2012.
Yeah, but they like start becoming like good wrestlers when they start fighting like Kid and Cesaro.
Yeah.
Like that's when that's the first like
time, yeah.
Usos match I remember. But also maybe that's just Tyson Kidd. By the way, former ECW champion. He's the linear
The
ECW
final.
champion, right? Yeah.
The final ECW champion.
Is this a unification match? Also, I think the first time we've seen the Intercontinental Championship defended in this entire show so far. Like
That's
all throughout
right.
2011, it has not been defended.
No, because they were.
See, that's the belt design I like.
And then he didn't even have a match in the last one, did he?
No,
he was just out there.
No Mania either. So after they just lost to Santino's team.
Yeah.
And now the Apple.
Yeah, where Kozlov gets ousted and then comes back like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, well, Kozlov gets like a little bit injured and replaced with Kofi, and now he's back, but he also gets fired pretty soon.
Yeah.
So what is the story? Where did Wade Barrett find Ezekiel Jackson? Because like everyone else is like from NXT. How did these two meet? Did they ever get into that?
I don't know.
They saw him backstage and they're like, oh shit, why aren't you on the show?
Yeah.
You're huge, dude. You should be on the show.
But did ECW end? What year did ECW end?
2010.
Too? Because, like, what was he even doing before this? Because ECW didn't end in 2011, so...
I guess this makes sense because ECW or the last year of ECW basically was NXT. That's where we had Ezekiel Jackson and Sheamus, and I think Kofi as well.
Yeah.
And Elijah Burke in a pre-Pope world.
So they retired the belt February 16th of 2010. So it's been over a year.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what he's been doing in the in-between.
We talked about the
in the core, I guess. I'm sure he's been in like a SmackDown Battle Royal
Wade Barrett
for the World Heavyweight Championship or something.
Big guy. You stand next to Wade Barrett and you just keep
severe lack of the rest of the core too. Well, that was the theme, right? Is that the Nexus there was supposed to be no leaders, except it was definitely Wade Barrett. And then because he was the championship one.
members of the core getting involved.
It's crazy that they didn't give the Nexus like any other mid-card title. Like, if you don't want them having the championship, like the WWE championship, that's one thing. But like, if they just held the tag in like the US title, like the Miz was the US champion at the time, and he dropped it to Daniel Bryan, but he was out of the Nexus by that point.
Wade Barrett's from England. Ezekiel Jackson is from Guyana, South America.
I guarantee you, when Ezekiel Jackson hit you with a clothesline, it's like a
Multiple clubs to the stomach, to the back, knee to the back. He's striking his fresh tattoo. That's his video game weak point.
Just a little bit, compose himself just for a moment.
So he ends up on Raw in October of last year because he's part of Team Raw at Bragging Rights.
I saw your broski sign, by the way, in that last shot.
At WWE.com.
New Zealand, Italy, and
It takes him a while to
Broski
like,
on
get on the
Bakery.
show. Basically, when The Rock comes out and they start chanting, "We want Ryder" at him, that's when it changes. But this is a SmackDown match, so I'm not as tuned into this, but I can, I get the gist.
Yeah.
The weird spacing between the A and the D on his
I
trunks.
think that Wade Barrett is
But currently, for
surprised
those
by
of you
the
that can only hear
aggressiveness
Fred
of
Durst in the
Jackson.
front row with his backwards cap, baller.
Listening, taking it all
Right
in.
now, Ezekiel Jackson has been dominating this entire match. I don't know if Wade Barrett has gotten any.
He's gotten a single punch in.
No momentum whatsoever.
It's very possible that he doesn't get one in this entire match.
Yeah.
Well, I told you
Just a
before,
solid squad.
Ezekiel Jackson, he should have never walked away from the core.
Oh, his tattoo's hurt. That's his weak
It's
point.
not going to happen. Mark my words. And when that happens,
We got to call this match off.
Oh, there we go.
He still
Got-
does the
got
Wade
some on
slam,
there.
so he doesn't do the
Yeah.
like arm because he doesn't have the
No.
Like I said, Wade
No, he doesn't do the
Barrett,
ripcord elbow
he's a
yet.
guy who really,
This is kind of an in-between because he doesn't look like thin, no tattoo Wade Barrett from 2010. But he doesn't have the
No.
beard yet. To
He's
be
not.
like-
He's not bad news Barrett either. Yeah.
Well,
he's
that's
not-
like
he's
a
not
walk.
quite
Oh
there
my
yet.
god! Yeah.
I think he actually bumped him right there.
He fucked up the wrinkles on the top of his head.
Oh man, I can't wait. I wish I
Scrunched
could
him up
reveal
like a
it
damn
right
I'm pretty sure that actually just fully
Yeah.
connected and
He's going into
sandwiched in
business for
between the
himself. He's not
bars.
dropping this title to Ezekiel Jackson. This is the winner of NXT Season 1. Wait, who won Season 2?
true.
Because that was still a competition.
Barrett has certainly been
Season
impressive
2 was
tonight.
Caval, which is Senshi
Wow.
Loki.
Against the big
Yeah.
and
awesome.
He
I'm
won with
sure he
Legends.
went on to have a great career after that, right?
Yeah, it was Caval and Alex Riley in the finals.
Oh, well, Alex Riley is on the pay-per-view, sort of.
He
He's
is.
just the Miz sidekick.
Yeah, he's a toady, but he's on the pay-per-view.
Right, that was Miz's thing for a while, to just have a guy. In a dramatic turn of irony, Alex Riley is kind of like his stunt double right now.
I've been in a lot of fights. I'm 2-0, by the
Yeah,
way.
this is...
But that's another story. Right now,
Wade Barrett hasn't been on his entire main roster run. And I guess the core is still the three of them after Jackson leaves, but I'm sure it like dissipates. We're still a ways out from... Because this is a part of the Nexus storyline by extension. And now we're...
Yeah.
It was what the...
Because they basically just have the Nexus, and then they turn it into the core.
Yeah, well right now the Nexus...
Ezekiel Jackson has
The only original member is David Otunga.
Yes.
And then the rest is Justin Gabriel. They're really trying to build up Mason Ryan as like Wales.
Yes, he's the big guy.
It's a real Nexus of Theseus situation.
Yeah.
They had going there.
The Nexus event that splits them.
Like I say, Wade Barrett.
But I do like that. Like I know it's the same thing where like people think less of the modern Bullet Club. But I do like the idea of like one stable that just like is forever, but different people are in it depending on which era. I think that's a fun idea.
Yeah.
I mean that's what the
Especially
Judgment
when
Day is
every
now, too. It's like
when they change it, they always go out there and kill the old leader and assert themselves.
Right.
Which is always like a fun way to go about it.
You wouldn't want to be the Bullet Club leader because you know you got a small shelf life.
Yeah.
And yet Finn Balor never learned his lesson. He just did it again.
draping.
Oh, is he going to do the... Oh, I thought he was going to do the beats with Balor. Yeah, Wade Barrett has not gotten... I don't think he... Well, he kicked him one time in the head. I got to say, the only offense Wade Barrett has gotten in genuinely rung his bell. So I think he might be... He's a master strategist.
There you go.
Whoa, Sting.
Jackson has completely taken
the strength of Jackson to lift up the tall Wade Barrett.
Yeah, this tall, not the huge.
I don't know if they just like, because like, you know, Ray barely gets to touch the title, and Daniel Bryan is still like happy waving his hands, but like. The easiest wrestling story to tell is the like underdog baby phase, and they kind of hate that right now. Like the world champion is John Cena, And he, like, nobody can step to him. There's no... And even when he loses the title, he doesn't seem to really care. He did say on Raw that now he was the WWE champion. He, like, went to The Rock's special boy birthday party and said, like, I'm going to keep this all year and then defend it against you.
It is interesting that is the vibe of that era, too, because it's very, like, early days of wrestling where, you know, the whole idea behind it was, like, having the champion was that it was the guy that they brought around that would, like... just beat the fuck out of any like local guy they could find.
There are different, like, territorial philosophies. Like, it was a very northern idea to have like your big babyface champion, but it was a very southern idea to have like your Ric Flair, who everyone wanted to see get killed because they all hated him. Your Ric Flairs, your Jerry Lawlers, stuff like that. Like building it around a lot of the territories, or I guess the southern territories, in oversimplification, were built around those big heels that you wanted to finally see be dethroned. But on the northern territories, it was more of like your, I guess, a proto Hulk
your valiant babyface that goes against all the odds.
I mean, they were building up Magnum P.I. to be like the guy to dethrone Ric Flair. He was going to be the biggest star in the South.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're just going to.
And so we still got the core trio.
They want to ruin this guy.
They were called the core because they were the core members of the Nexus. Oh, I thought they were going to do the triple power bomb.
And that's what Jackson did.
What is this?
I think this is their finishing move, is the double STO. And then you just give them a big boot as well.
Right, everyone takes a bump.
Yeah.
See, the core being like Ezekiel Jackson.
That was an unnecessary amount of bumps. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's not even that Ezekiel Jackson got hurt more. He just also kind of kicked Justin Gabriel.
They all fell on each other. Yeah. He should have done the Claymore, and then they just all hit the mat. But yeah,
the core is not long for this world, though.
Well, these
like,
three being
by
the
Money in the
core
Bank
makes sense.
They're all in the ladder match.
Core 3. Darren Young is still like around. Skip Sheffield got sent back down. Husky Harris canonically got killed by Randy Orton. That's the other thing, like, the Valiant...
Darren Young ends up back on NXT. He ends up on the 5th season, where they bring people back.
The Valiant underdog babyface is that, like, even Randy Orton, like, just killed Christian's world title run, and we're meant to cheer Randy Orton? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Especially because Christian's not even a dastardly heel. Like, at the time of the switch.
Like, he's underdog victory. And not even at that, because it's fucking Del Rio, who's never held a championship.
Yeah. And it was, like, there were people involved on both sides, and it was a ladder match. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Give these guys the tag belts now. But yeah, this being the core trio makes more sense than Ezekiel Jackson. See, now we're back to basics. Now we're going to get a new era on the core. Also, like, you know, I love Punk, but he goes on to do other things. It makes... I guess they, like, wanted Punk to just have another cult, because his previous one had just ended. But it makes more sense for David Otunga to take over the Nexus, and I think that was the plan, but they just lost faith in him, I guess. Because, like, outside of all the members of the Nexus, at least in, like, immediate history, he does the most. Yep, and see, there's the not core of the Nexus.
Take care of that.
These two have been basically ignoring the rest of the Nexus. Oh, never mind. There they are.
What's up, guy? What happened? Show Kane. Big Show and Kane. What? Whoa, calm down.
A very heelish tendency from Big Show and Kane to beat them up backstage.
Okay, listen to me.
It must have been Ezekiel Jackson that did this.
Well, these facial expressions.
I like that he is kind of like a... He's like Tom Hanks in Big, where he's like a kid in like an adult's body, and then he runs, he's like, Otunga! God, McGillicuddy! They're like his good friends.
Yeah.
Also, they're just actively not like they're still writhing on the floor in this shot.
Hold on, let's have a conversation real quick.
Can we go do that?
Punk saying, "Don't worry about them. We have a match to win." I hope it cuts and they're still
against them.
That's awesome. No time for that now, Mason Ryan. We have to go win our tag titles.
Heads up.
Oh.
Walk that off, all right?
This is good work from Punk. This guy rules. I mean,
Hey, at least they addressed it.
He got out of
mean,
the
it's
Orton feud.
very
and now
comfy to
oh
do.
shit, he is on the show!
Alright. I think he's
So is this the one who fucks up a lot?
I haven't seen him botch anything
He
yet.
hasn't fucked up
Yes.
anything until... So, no blue light yet, and
No.
he hasn't fucked anything up yet.
Well, that's the thing is that, like,
He gets
chicken
the
or
blue
the
light
egg
when he
is
goes
that,
to
like, I
SmackDown.
always believed that they had the dim blue light to hide his botches. But he's, like, fine before that, so I think he just fucks up because he's wearing a mask with basically no eye holes, and then they dim the lights whenever he has a match.
Yeah, because the previous Mystico mask did have eye holes.
This
So
is
he
current
was not
Mystico,
used to
right?
it.
Like, current 2026
Yeah.
Mystico, the one that BTS has become big fans of.
See, I always liked when he did that that flying move into the ring.
Because I think somebody
As a child, I didn't know that he sucked shit.
Well,
And
as
then
a
I
child, you
stopped
also don't know
watching
there's a
wrestling
trampoline
slightly
there. You just
before
think,
he.
holy shit, this guy's got a 12-foot
he's got
vertical leap.
leaps.
Yeah.
What the
That's what I
fuck?
thought.
Chavo's still around.
He like,
He's
what
still
is
around
happening? Wait, this wasn't built up at all. Why the fuck is he fighting
This is a squash
Chavo?
match.
I have that bandana. That's awesome. In wrestling, you really only have two hairstyles.
Apparently,
That's
this
long
is a
hair or
SmackDown
bald.
feud.
Mhm.
This is a SmackDown feud where Chavo Guerrero was on commentary during a Sin Cara match. For
That
what
I
Josh
believe.
Murphy just said.
Did he also call him a fake Mexican?
Probably.
That's just their go-to for any Latino superstar,
They gotta have
regardless
like a
of whether
big
they're
tournament.
Mexican or not.
They gotta have a Mexican cup where the winner can be the only Mexican on there. Oh no, we got the dim light. Okay, so he's gonna fuck
alright.
shit up.
It's
Because
starting
this
now,
isn't
yeah.
taped. Like over the limits a
I
live
think he does fuck up. I think he fucks up a handspring in this. He does the rope walk kind of thing, and I think he fucks it up. I don't know.
I've always heard that story to be like, oh, he's such like a baby, like he broke his finger and then called off the match. He should have like braved his way through it. And I've been watching Tough Enough that's been airing around the same time too. And a lot of the philosophy is like, if you're injured, who cares? Like that.
Yeah.
Basically, the two things that they're trying to. Prove.
I mean, Triple H was all about that. He was like,
yeah,
fucking hurt. Get over it.
Kurt Angle was concussed during his match, and he still finished the match. He can't remember it, but he finished the match.
Yeah.
That like, well, the two philosophies they're trying to teach on Tough Enough are one, if you're injured, get over it, and two, you shouldn't give a shit about your family. Like there's one person.
They're probably doing other stuff anyways.
Yeah, there's one person who's
Don't worry
crying
about that.
They're like, oh, I miss my like husband and kid, and they're like, yeah, well, we're on the road all the time. You can't care about that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Which is
Chris Benoit cared about his family, and look what happened to
yeah,
them.
I guess like to a. Oh, okay. No, I got the handspring. But yeah, like there's somebody gets kicked in the head on Tough Enough and starts spitting up blood, and then he like goes back in the drill, and Booker T's like, this guy's got a lot of moxie. It's like, yeah, you need to send this guy home. CM Punk got nasty junk. Is that what that sign said?
Isn't
Yes.
that sign said?
How would you know? Whoa, kick.
What do you mean?
So if you guys don't know, current day Mystico in CMLL has gained newfound fame because BTS, the famous K-pop group BTS, was like front row and became Mystico fans. So now like K-pop stands are showing up to CMLL shows and like giving Mystico Polaroids.
That's so
and doing
cool.
the finger hearts.
Look at the agility right there.
We should watch some old CMLL. We gotta find a promotion to watch after 2011. I mean, maybe. Do we know if fucking Lucha Underground is coming back? They did a little teaser this year.
Oh, did they?
I know they continued a lot of the storylines from Lucha Underground in MLW, but
Yeah,
they're
we gotta watch 80s WCW if we really want to get it.
Yeah.
I want to throw this one out there.
Sure.
Just watch a couple episodes of Baka Gaijin with me.
Of course, yeah.
I think you'd love that.
I think it's a.
Okay, do you know what Baka Gaijin is? I think I mentioned it last time, but
Briefly.
yeah, the Japanese bar wrestling.
Do they like build up to shows, or is it just weekly installments? Or I guess like.
No, it's like there's barely a storyline. It's just
So like they don't have like a
just
program.
it's
as much as
very
they
silly
have just,
shit.
like a monthly pay-per-view where they just have the matches.
Don't think that's going to work for you.
Not a pay-per-view, but like a monthly like big event.
It's the only monthly event they have. It's just like it's kind of like a spin-off of a different promotion because they all work in Japan.
You gotta be local to know the lore.
Yeah.
But no, I like the idea of like picking a specific show or a specific storyline and just watching it the way through. But like with you guys, we'll do the pay-per-view commentary or whatever the event is. There's a lot of shit I honestly like haven't watched. I haven't watched like a G1, like a lot of other promotions really. There's a lot of opportunities there. But then that's for next year. For now, we got to get through. Dude, it's gonna be so sick once we get out of 2011 WWE. Arm drag.
These self-imposed boundaries.
We have to finish the storyline. Well, because that's the thing. I was like, this is the first year I watched. I remember it being good, and everyone shits on it, but it can't be that bad. And then you watch it, and like, there's some cool shit in there, but like the individual matches are just not that fun to watch.
No, they don't put any emphasis on the matches whatsoever. They are completely unimportant.
It's really interesting too, because I still have. I mean, we'll talk about it more in his match also, but we've seen Michael Cole because he's the heel. We know which characters are heels if Michael Cole likes them. Like all of a sudden he's like, oh, John Morrison betrayed his friend, which is true, but because he's Michael Cole, we're meant to not believe it.
Yeah, because he's an asshole, it means that R-Truth is a heel.
Yeah, at some point during the I guess like 9/11 Osama tribute show. I guess it wasn't an Osama tribute show, but when they were celebrating him, they killed that guy. Yeah, they give him a 10-bell salute. Oh shit, Sin Cara!
Remembering Osama bin Laden.
Everyone's got their heads.
I mean, thus far he has not fucked up a whole lot of shit. So.
Yeah, I mean he's on pay-per-view.
He's not too bad.
A real make or break opportunity. And they had a lot of faith in him early on. He was like tagging with Cena. He has been drafted to SmackDown already because Mysterio's on Raw, and it would be wrong to have two on the same. I mean, we know everyone keeps calling each other fake Mexicans, so they can't both. They cannot coexist.
I mean, he doesn't last much longer, anyes.
Sin Cara, or this Sin Cara.
This Sin Cara.
Yeah, I don't think Chavo lasts long either.
It's because of his
he gets hurt at Survivor Series.
I saw him almost slip off that top rope there too.
Yeah, he's getting fired up though. I mean, the kids in the crowd are wearing the goddamn Sin Cara mask. Like,
we were talking about Darren Young earlier. Chavo Guerrero ends up as Darren Young's pro for the 5th season before it becomes like an actual TV show where they just wrestle.
The 5th season? That's like years down. I guess he was just on NXT for a while.
Yeah.
Like the Forever Yoshitatsu versus Tyson Kidd feud.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should watch is early NXT.
Well, the 3rd season.
I do love early NXT.
Well, like how early? Because I haven't seen a lot of the takeovers either. I would love to watch that weekly and then build up to like
the 20 when they were doing it like a fucking competition.
Oh yeah.
I just am like a big fan of tournament arcs in general.
Right.
That's kind of like a drawn out tournament basically. Yeah. So I guarantee it's shit, but like as a kid I was really into it.
We gotta watch that WrestleMania that's like the entire thing is a tournament for the WWE or WWF Championship. I thought he was going to do the Razor's Edge. I don't know what this...
No, he's Gory Guerrero. He's got to do the Gory Bomb.
Great counter, great escapability by Sin Cara.
Sin Cara should steal his moves.
Submission locked in right there. That's a Guerrero move. That's something that's been in the
that's the Guerrero move.
Many years, but didn't get all of it.
He didn't get all of it.
Okay.
Completely fucked up the Mystica
there. Go to finish. That's it.
That's the finish.
That's awesome. That's his finisher's a fucked up Hurricane Rana.
It's supposed to be the La Mystica. I think he's supposed to put him in an armbar after that. He's completely fucked it up.
Shaking his head. Yeah, at least like try it again. He's shaking his head. No. Ah, fuck. Wow, that's rough. Anyway, Michael Cole has a heelish tactic. Says like, "Oh, the great George Bush," and like, I don't know if we're meant to think George Bush is a heel. He was, but I don't know if we're meant to think that.
You can never tell with wrestling sometimes, especially WWE.
There's a bit like during I don't know if it's during the Rock show or if it's like yeah, no, it's during the Rock show. There's a bunch of other celebrities that call in from their show, and there's like it's some comedian. It's Steve Carell that like.
Do they show the finish?
Oh yeah, I hope so. Yeah, they should edit it real quick. They gotta have smear frames so it looks like it connected.
Well, you've heard the term human highlight reel. That's describing Sin Cara.
Yeah, but that's not meant to refer to Sin Cara.
Sin Cara.
Oh, his entrance! Yeah!
We're gonna show his entrance instead of the finish.
His entrance is the coolest part of
awesome.
That's awesome. This guy
rules the entrance. He fucked up the finish. We'll show that instead.
So they have a bunch of like Rock call-in promos, and Steve Carell looks genuinely pissed to be doing his. But then there's a George Lopez does one from the George Lopez show, and then it cuts back to commentary, and JR Jim Ross says, "Gotta love George Lopez."
No one.
Gotta love him.
No one likes a bully.
Oh yeah, they've started the
the
anti-bullying via Star stuff this month.
Not in school.
In the playground.
Or on the internet.
With Babyface, Nikki and Brie
still
Bella.
kept in.
Coalition, the
Yeah.
NBA,
Well,
GLAAD,
Punk hasn't done his
WWE,
promo yet.
As we put an end.
I mean, they still keep doing
Once
it.
and for all.
Is Alicia Fox a babyface at this point?
She's like not on the show.
And respect.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Kofi still has his fucking accent by this point.
not for nothing, but like, how do you end bullying? Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests at this time. First,
It's like the war on drugs, you know?
yeah. We have to stigmatize
The war on terror.
Yeah. Well, it's Christian.
I had a friend from high school. I don't know if you remember. I mean, I'm not going to say your name on the broadcast, but used to say that like whenever there was a propaganda push in America, it would usually start with the war on a common noun.
Yeah.
You know, like war on terror, war on drugs.
We should have
So maybe they're putting a propaganda push right now in the WWE. That's where the war on bullying's come from.
They're doing a lot of philanthropy because it's the WWE and they want to be outwardly.
Come on.
Maybe they found out about some kid diddling that was going on around this time.
Yeah, or like some bullying that was backstage.
I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not mad at Randy Orton. I'm not
he's
mad
not
at
mad.
Teddy Long. In fact, I'm not mad at anybody.
Oh, reasonable Christian.
Because you see, Randy didn't do anything that I wouldn't have done myself.
Okay.
And you know what? I'd probably be freaking out a little bit more here if I wasn't sure that tonight, right here, I
So
was
John,
gonna
what do
win
you
back
remember
my
about
world
this
title.
feud here?
And Randy,
Basically nothing.
So Edge was the world heavyweight champion, and then he retained
At
it
WrestleMania.
with the help of his good friend Christian, who Alberto Del Rio had injured months prior.
Great feel-good story.
And Edge tearfully had to retire
once before.
due to neck issues and relinquish and vacate the World Heavyweight Championship. And then in a feel-good ladder match at Extreme Rules, his best friend and sometimes brother Christian, with the help of a now injured and retired Edge, for now.
Yes.
No
And absolutely
ever after.
brutally gushing open.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he fucked up Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay.
Which is probably what gave him brain damage and why he's on Fox News. But Christian tearfully grabbed that brass ring and won his first ever world championship in the WWE with the help of his best friend and heartthrob, and you know, everyone loves him because he just retired.
Crying from the Jeep, and then he comes to the ring.
Yeah, the next SmackDown, Teddy Long is like, "You're defending the title against Randy Orton," and then Randy Orton beat him for the title. So now Randy Orton is the World Heavyweight Champion. Christian was World Heavyweight Champion for what, 6 days?
Yeah. 2 in reality, but 6 days.
They just took that shit from him. Who's Del Rio fighting? It can't be Ray.
No.
I actually don't know what's
I have
happening.
no idea.
Also,
He's in a suit. So probably he's not wrestling.
Why are there already 2 cars? Oh, because over the limit, because it's like, do you think this is a tie
like
with
a
Fast
Speed
5?
thing.
I guess they would have said it if it was, and maybe The Rock would have been here.
Yeah, I would guess that he would have been there.
We did mention the Intercontinental.
Probably just as that Ford sponsored some shit or something
It's
like
probably so
that.
during the I Quit match that Cena can like AA someone through the glass.
Oh yeah, one of those cars is getting fucked up at some point.
Yeah. He should put Miz between the two cars and then like Wile E. Coyote like drive the two cars into each other. So we talked about the Intercontinental Globe Championship. I've been watching Z True Long Island Story each week as well, and we've seen the first version of Zack Ryder's Internet Championship, which right now is just the Intercontinental Championship with like YouTube logo, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook logos on it. So it hasn't become the like spiky haired one yet.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten the real deal done.
So this guy was in contention for the championship, but he didn't win. He's gonna cut a promo, I guess.
Yes, you're going to cut a promo.
Promo or wrestler?
Oh, there was I'll wait until we get to the Randy match, but it was a really funny thing that happened on the show too. This is Del Rio. First name Alberto.
But of course, people, you already know that.
Oh, I thought his middle initial was O.
Oh, no, it's Del. It's a sponsorship. He sold. It's like
Albert.
It's like how Brock Lesnar
Del Rio
has logos on his shorts. It was just Alberto Rio, but he gave his middle name away to Del. Is a walking Del sponsor.
I personally find disgusting the immigration problem in this part of the country.
What?
Hey.
He hates immigration.
Thousands and thousands of sneaky.
I have a feeling I know where this guy is now that he doesn't work at WWE.
Who wrote this? Who is that?
Can you imagine you getting your teeth stomped out by ice and you look up and it's
Del Rio.
Hey, is that Alberto Del Rio?
Wait a minute, you used to be the WWE champion.
Did you used to do MMA and not win many matches?
Don't get me wrong.
Were you in the League of Nations?
To be honest, I don't even care.
Oh, okay.
I don't even care because I know it's their destiny to end up in Seattle in a coffee.
Yeah, ironically, he is probably the least. Well, he's definitely the least involved now. The least involved member of the League of Nations doing anything right now.
Yeah. I can't believe Rusev and Sheamus haven't brought it up in their forever feud.
And one more thing.
Oh?
I know you may think I'm upset because I'm not in the WWE Championship match, but I'm not.
Imagine a triple threat I Quit
match. I
match.
know I can easily make John Cena or The Miz say I quit.
Probably easier than Miz, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way you get the belt off Cena, right?
That's
Just do
why
a
if
triple
I was
threat.
in the main
I mean, that's not what happened.
They will be saying, "No más, Alberto! No más, Alberto! No más, Alberto!"
What was the thing? Sorry, can you go back to the immigration thing again? You didn't really finish your point.
That's why, people, everything is okay. Because it's only a matter of time.
Who, me?
For me to take my place
No, Del Rio.
as the WWE champion.
Oh.
You started doing a promo about how
I was gonna say I thought I wrapped that bit up pretty
no,
neatly.
he said, where are they? Seattle? He's like, immigration's so bad in Seattle.
Cannot be
I don't know how that's true, by the way. That's the middle of the. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter if it's John Cena or
They skipped all the other
the one who
states.
says, "I quit tonight."
That is how like right wingers think immigration works,
Right.
though. So
There's too many Mexicans in Idaho. Oh shit, Big Show!
What the fuck is this guy doing out here?
They're gonna defend their tag team championships against the Nexus.
Oh, I guess they're just cutting off this promo segment.
Right, and Del Rio will remember this for later.
Yeah, when he
they're coming out like
into his head.
they're coming out like a Monty Python sketch. Like, no, this is done now.
Yeah. Kane's
You're getting far too silly here.
Kane's gotta cut a pro immigration promo now.
Which would be hilarious given his
They made him
actual
do that.
career.
Great love affair, unassisted.
Whoa, four-armed monster.
But he's been interrupted. Kane and the Big Show off
For how long these two have been a team, like basically in perpetuity throughout the WWE, they never had like a team name. It's just Kane and the Big Show. And they're across multiple...
Alberto,
Oh shit, is he gonna say it?
I'm already angry
I'm king.
since the rapture didn't come yesterday.
Is this a reference to something?
Supposed to?
Oh, it was probably fucking like once every decade, sometimes multiple times in a decade. Like they literally just did this. That was the whole Raptor talk thing. But like every couple years, somebody will rile a bunch of evangelicals up about the rapture finally coming.
Yeah. There was one episode of Raw that happened.
I don't know if I had time to get into all of that.
Yeah.
And that's a punch.
And that's the bottom line. They should start quoting other bald dudes. But there was one episode of Raw. It happened just after the Charlie Sheen interview, so everyone kept referencing it because it was current events.
Yeah.
Also, I weekly Monday nights I've been watching Cartoon Network stuff and Monday Night Raw. Between WWE, between Mad, between what was the other show? Maybe like the regular show, like. The Jersey Shore is the biggest thing in 2011.
Oh, yeah.
So you just came in the big show. Here they come, the Nexus.
Yes, and both TNA and WWE are trying their hand at it.
Yeah.
At this exact
a second Broski sign has hit my eyes.
My eyes! Well, because like Zack Ryder on his show kept trying to build up a feud with the situation, and that didn't work. And now he has like a, because like Zack Ryder on Z2 Long Island Story is like an egotistical, like tan douchebag, and like it makes sense because he's supposed
the woo 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 is a heel catchphrase.
Yeah, he's supposed to
at
be
this
a heel
point in
on
time.
TV. So like also in canon of Z2 Long Island Story, his dad's obsessed with John Morrison. So I guess he's trying to get on TV by feuding with John as well.
Have I just not been able to see him yet, or is like
no, he's just not
is
on the
Mason
show.
Ryan a little cross-eyed?
Oh, Mason Ryan? Oh, I don't know. It's because he's seen red ever since his good friends David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy have been taken out by these beasts.
Allegedly.
Also way more tan than he normally is.
Well, I think you're exactly
well, hey, he's getting the big push. You gotta.
Yeah, and CM Punk is also.
You gotta tan up.
They won't be a factor in this.
See, because during the Punk and Orton feud, I was like, actually, Punk is decently promoted, but now I understand what he meant. Now he's fighting Big Sam Kane in the middle of the show.
Yeah, and he's hanging around with the new Nexus, who are a bunch of nobodies.
As long as it's still going. Which is history of both of them. Obviously, the Big Show made him also bald. That was bald for the Punk era. Did he have anything with
Yeah,
Kane?
when he wore the mask.
Well, I guess the Nexus helped Kane bury Undertaker alive. And they never really went into why, but it wasn't these
No,
members
that never
of the
comes
Nexus. If anything, it was the core. I don't know why he's got beef with the core. They helped bury his brother. He did come back, though. So maybe that's why Kane was upset with the core, is that they didn't bury him well enough.
Believable.
Fucking jobbers.
I don't know that maybe Mason Ryan has more strength and power than Kane.
What?
At what point? So just because this show is basically how I refresh myself on wrestling history.
Right.
When was the pipe bomb?
That's in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next show after this is Capital
One or two
Punishment.
shows before
And then the
Money
show
in the Bank.
after that is Money in the Bank. And Money in the Bank 2011 is Punk versus Cena. I haven't like gone back to rewatch that match, but that's my favorite match. So
From
we
Mason
gotta,
Ryan.
Yeah.
there are a few people on the roster who can fucking hit, you know. And Punk's one of them. Never mind.
What a smart move.
Oh, he's got Macho on his wrist tape.
What's it say?
Macho.
Was such a smart leader.
Nice.
He
Oh,
would
yeah,
let
that's true.
Mason
Yeah.
Ryan
He's a
stay
big
on
macho
the road that he
Bret
was
Hart
on
guy.
and just enjoyed it from his own corner. And here
So yeah, there
comes
is
the
one
giant.
tribute. That one guy in the EC fucking W shirt chanting for Punk.
I'll tell you right now, I felt that right there.
There's always one.
I mean, they that's another show, the 2010. I guess Punk wasn't on ECW in 2010, but like that when they brought
he was
back
there earlier.
ECW, everyone like Punk was the non-ECW guy that people loved because he was in Ring of Honor shortly before that. We should watch some fucked up Ring of Honor tapes where they're just killing each other.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Watch some of the El Generico Steen ladder matches where they fucking absolutely destroy each other.
He's doing ha-ha stuff. Had Punk and Kane interacted, Surely they've done like
he's
something.
obviously brought them to career
Because this is a
heights
probably.
AJ world.
They're following this man.
It is really.
Yeah, I think
funny
she's
that
on. I think she's on NXT at this point.
They masked up Kane to make him like a bring-back son, to make him like big and intimidating. That shit did not last long.
Take down the big
No.
Take their spike your hair. Yeah, see, if we.
I mean, it lasted a few years.
Just watching 2011, that Zack Ryder storyline is perfect. He just.
That's true. Yeah, he just wins the title, and then they have that Raw after where they take the picture with all the champions that are people liked at that point in time.
Yeah. See, 2011 has
Not to interject here, but real quick because it relates to the match.
Yeah.
Why are they making Cena? What is with the fucking Three Stooges faces he's making right now?
Because this
It was
is a
supposed to be
comedy
the big
bit,
boy,
right? They're
and
building
then
up Mason
he
Ryan.
tags in Mason Ryan who kills people.
And
So he's the jobber, and Mason Ryan is the actual threat.
CM Punk is a comedy.
Jesus Christ! I would have called my boss out on live TV for that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, I'm gonna
Crazy.
lose to Kane?
Yeah, former world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Money in
He
the
was
Bank
fighting
holder.
Randy Orton at WrestleMania. He's the world champion right now.
He's got to somehow.
Yeah.
He's got to get to Mason Ryan.
You know, all this fell apart when we lost Husky Harris.
Right to the face.
Right to the jaw right
Yeah.
I think it was falling apart before that.
No.
Honestly, his worst mistake was taking over the Nexus. That was his big mistake.
Yeah, I guess he didn't win anything.
He'd
All the
honestly
Nexus
probably
did,
been fine if he never took over the Nexus.
All the Nexus did, well, I mean, this is the long game. All the Nexus did under Punk was make sure that Miz stayed the champion. So I guess they, like, in a roundabout way.
He could have done that with Wade Barrett at the helm still.
No,
and they
I'm
could have
saying,
just
but,
put
like,
Ezekiel Jackson in the
But I'm
fucking
saying,
Nexus.
from Punk's perspective, he kept the Miz in power so that he could eventually get the title from Cena. I guess.
guess.
Because otherwise the WWE Championship would be on SmackDown.
Here now on the outside. There we go.
I mean, not really, but you know, it could have been. Now, I want to see double torture rack from this guy. Mason Ryan lift up both Big Show and Kane.
Mason Ryan is not just a big guy, but
I don't know that he can do that.
No, but we're gonna push
Mostly
him to do it.
because
this big guy.
When somebody as strong as
this
Mason
guy
Ryan
is super green at this point in time.
the R on his pants.
Somebody as strong as Mason Ryan rams you.
Does he know?
back
Is
into
he
the side of
supposed
that
to be
ring.
stupid?
That does some damage.
I think so. I think he's supposed to be a Neanderthal.
Right. Because that's like Swagger.
So he doesn't think he speaks in short sentences. He's
Like Swagger isn't a fantastic wrestler, but like we don't give him credit for his character work because he looks like a Frankenstein of a man when he's with Michael Cole. Like his tongue's all out. He looks like a freak. And he's completely wall-eyed. And I do think it was intentional.
yeah.
What is he up to right now? Because I have
In 26.
Jake Hager is like coming back around in whatever like Reddit feed that I have, r/square circled or something like that.
Right. They're doing memes about him.
Yeah.
Smart man right there.
So he must have done some fucking bullshit recently.
Is he? He's not still in dub, right? Like
Cheap
he's.
shot.
No, I don't think he's worked for the WWE for a
No,
while.
he dub.
Oh, my bad.
Because like there's a lot of dudes on that roster who just aren't on the
That
show.
first attempt wasn't so good.
I mean, they've got like 6 shows now. So.
Well, I don't like Rampage, but see, that's what you lose when you don't got Rampage anymore. You know, this is Rampage, baby. We need Jake Hager again.
Didn't have enough velocity on that
Oh,
power
dude,
slam, I think.
2019 AEW.
Yeah, but just the fact
There's a
that
lot
he
of storylines.
So he retired from wrestling in August of 2025.
Oh, what was his last match?
He was beaten by Connor Mills at Banger Zone Wrestling.
What was his last
Rough.
AEW match?
That's tough, buddy.
I'm the Miz and I quit.
He can just hold his position right here for a couple of seconds,
You just take a
but
breather.
I don't think he's going to be able to.
Kane already breaks the grip.
Oh!
Nice uppercut.
Kane's trying to bait him to punch him for real.
And again.
Wow.
Kid, you got to beat the fuck out of me.
Again, just showing his strength and power. Oh!
In that same turn.
Yeah, Kane knows he's getting written off soon. So
I feel
Just-
like Big
just
Show
split
and
him up
Kane
good.
were tag champs for a little bit. All right, now he's going to do a double kip up.
I
I know wrestling
Kane, I think,
psychology.
Kane, I think, is in the. Oh, he might not be in the ladder match this year, but
I mean, he wins
he's
the previous
taken out. No, he gets taken out. He fights Mark Henry at pay-per-view, and then he gets he gets injured.
I thought it was no spoilers, but I thought Del Rio hit him with his car because they interrupted him at
some point, but I don't think he hits Kane with the car. I'm pretty sure that Mark Henry breaks his leg with the chair thing, and then he stomps on it from the middle rope.
I said this on the last show.
I thought Del Rio hit either Cena or Christian with his car, though.
No, he hits the big boys with his car, and then he pretends he doesn't. But like I mentioned this on the last show.
And he also hit Santa Claus once when he was a babyface.
When he was Mick Foley. Wait, was that Mick Foley Santa Claus or just regular Santa? Oh shit, Macho Elbow.
I don't know.
He's doing hot. Is this where Starts doing it?
It might be.
Well, he fucked it up.
He definitely did. Like for a couple of reasons.
In his comedy match. Hot tag Mason Ryan. See, I will say I bought into this story as a kid. So like I said this on the last show that like I was watching 2011 Raw, but like it wasn't common to like get a new game every year. So I was playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 and like trying to create matchups in this. So like Cody Rhodes did the Alabama Slam. He didn't have the Crossroads in the video game, so I had to like pretend. Similarly, like I loved the fucking big boys. I created a stable in SmackDown vs. Raw 09. It was like 5 dudes, and it was just Big Show, Kane, Mark Henry, Big Daddy V, and the Great Khali. And I was like, this is the coolest shit ever. These 5.
Yeah. You as a 9-year-old really had the same brain going as Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I put them all in a group. They're unstoppable. You can't eliminate them. Oh, they've retained their tag titles.
You can't fucking work with them either.
Yeah.
Pin Mason Ryan, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, this Mason Ryan doesn't go anywhere after this, but I am surprised that
because like you think that like okay, I get it that CM Punk is the heel and then we get like huge Mason Ryan House of Fire, but no, the whole time it's like look at this fucking goof. Oh no, there's Zack Ryder's now.
What are you talking about? That's what I said. Who's gonna stop?
Yeah, who can?
All right, I'm gonna take go take a piss break real quick.
You should have done it during the match.
I don't think anybody.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, let's see what the
I don't think they hold these for much longer, though. I think they
gotta
use it
drop the
to.
heels because they can't. Air Boom doesn't eventually. Can't beat.
Well, the Air Boom beats the Power, which is Otunga and McGillicuddy post Nexus. So I think they take it from Big Show
sometimes
and
you get
Kane.
Santino and Kozlov, sometimes you get Big Show and Kane, sometimes you get Air Boom, but for the most part, the belts just bounce around between Nexus and Core.
Yeah.
And by that
until
I mean it's either
until the Colognes come in at the end of the year,
or David Otunga and someone else.
Yeah, and then the Colognes come in at the end of the year, and they get the belts a good number of times, and then I think they start to finally push the Usos.
Right.
And then I think that's when we get Cody Rhodes and Goldust as well.
That's like the resurgence of the tag division a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't believe John's missing. Okay, so the storyline for this match, we saw it on Extreme Rules that Kelly is now on Raw, and Karma came out on Extreme Rules to attack Kelly. And we thought like, okay.
No, she beat up Michelle McCool.
Right, who was on SmackDown. So you think like, okay, Karma's gonna be on SmackDown. But Karma followed Kelly to Raw, and has been like the first week Karma attacks Kelly, and like that is no smoke to Kelly, but like that's the Barbie she was referring to. Like she is the proverbial like Barbie snapping the head off. And then Kelly has a match with maybe one of the Bellas or maybe where like Karma comes out and then Kelly just leaves the ring. She's like, no, I've seen this happen. I'm not dealing with this again. So Karma's just been attacking people.
I remember that.
But like, I guess I imagine Karma will get involved somehow. But I feel like that's what you build to. You do Karma versus Kelly, but she's already attacking Kelly. Who else is she gonna fight if not Kelly?
Well, I think the deal is that they just want to build up that she's afraid of her because she's attacking her, and then once Kelly wins the title at Money in the Bank or at the next pay-per-view, whichever it is. I don't think she wins it here.
never know.
I think she has to lose to the Twin Magic first and then win in spite of it the next time.
They defend the Divas Championship every time the Bellas are on the show.
The what?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the most consistently defended Raw
Cole, all you
type,
do is
because they don't
disrespect
care.
the
They're
Divas.
just
Why
going to
don't you
defend it
just
on a
sit over
random
there and
Raw.
shut
It's like a 1-minute match that ends in
This will
DQ.
be another boring Divas match.
But yeah, because, like, I mean, they can't book a Valiant underdog babyface right now. Because, like, that's perfect for Kelly Kelly. She sort of becomes, like, the girl John Cena for a while, that she's, like, she's the one that the kids really like.
Yeah.
Because she's pretty and nice.
Make a lasting
So that doesn't even apply to John Cena, because he's a dickhead to everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, at least Kelly Kelly isn't a bully.
No, she's not.
Everyone else on the roster is calling Natalya fat, and she's like maybe 10 pounds more. Not that it matters, but
No.
she looks great.
And we're not far from the Divas of Doom, too.
Yeah.
I think that's around Hell in a Cell time.
Why does Kelly Kelly do the stink face? That doesn't connect either.
That's a good question.
Because it makes sense that, like, Naomi does it.
Kelly
That's her
gonna
father.
pick up where she left off this past Monday night on Raw after defeating Brie.
Did Nia do it too? Because she's like family, sort of.
I think she does the running hip check like the Usos do.
Right, yeah. They all the ass-based offense.
Rather than the stink face.
Because they're all relatives of Rikishi somehow. Maybe they're not all blood related, but you know, they might as well be the way they talk about it.
So Karma's already gone by this point.
Oh, you must
She's already pregnant.
Bellas on Twitter like I do, Book. Hey, say a lot of mean
Like, did she announce that, or she's just not on the show?
How could you say anything mean about Kelly?
When does she?
Okay, because full disclosure, dude, I'm trying to wrap up the video before I go on my trip. I haven't actually watched the Raw that takes place right before this, but I can't imagine I missed anything important. Oh, they're having butt-based offense again. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I guess now Brie has to be the big heel because Karma's gone. That didn't last
So
very long.
what day is this pay-per-view?
This is May 22nd, I believe.
Okay, so next, not this coming Raw after this, but the week after that, is her last episode.
But she is pregnant. Like, she's not.
I got a big surprise.
They can't book her anymore.
That's when she announces it. So she's she probably already knows by now.
Right. But the jury's still out whether or not she comes in to interrupt this match.
Yes. Yeah, it's possible. They may just honestly. It's very possible they just play her music and she doesn't actually come out too.
She should break out from the apron, Kane style.
Well, this is certainly not going the way that Kelly had.
She's got the lapel lock.
I'm gonna tell you, Kelly's
Creating
in
a new
bad
wrestling
position
dynasty.
Right here. She needs to move quick. Try to get to that rope.
It is weird to see wrestlers I grew up watching having kids who become wrestlers.
On the outside is going to be waiting the other
Yeah.
Now I get it. Now I understand how my dad feels.
Earlier today, she was in such a good mood. She was so
look, it's like
confident.
Alpha
She felt
and
so good about this match, and it is certainly not going the way she anticipated. Just try to stay awake over there, Cole.
But it's never like it's very seldom like the kid of an actual like world-class talent or champion. It's normally the kids of people who like weren't. Like, I mean, obviously Cody's the
one of the Rock's kids is. One of the Rock's kids was doing something. I don't know if she still is, but she was in NXT.
That's what I mean is that like the kids that get like is it fair to say, like maybe not as big as Blackjack, but I think Bray was probably bigger than IRS.
Yes. I mean, you could argue that Bo Dallas is bigger than IRS, to be honest.
But Blackjack was huge. Like I guess it skips a generation. But I feel like like people had a lot of faith in McGillicuddy.
From Nikki over here.
Wait a minute.
I guess Charlotte is the only one that's like Charlotte and Cody.
That's true. Charlotte does fit the mold for that. Yeah.
She's. I mean, I guess Triple H takes a lot from this player, but she is very much. Whoa! Why is there fucking like stains on the ring? They got busted open. Okay, no, yeah, they used the Twin Magic and then Kelly loses. Man, John missed the entire match. He's got a
It's almost like it was super short.
They have a cheer sign. That's a good gimmick, actually. Oh, they're talking about Karma.
Perhaps Karma's playing mind games tonight with.
Yeah, by not showing up. Perhaps this is all part of Karma's game.
Yeah.
But for Brie Bella, it's a victory, and
It's sad that her.
Oh, that's right. They do the fucking L on the forehead now. Forgot about that. That gimmick.
They can be like.
Yeah.
It really is. It's. I mean, I guess because it was too soon, but you would think that Nikki and Brie would be the co-champions.
Yes. I mean, they basically are. They just switch in and out of matches.
Yeah.
No, it's not the refs.
Because for a while it was Brie. Brie was the champion. And then when they split, is it Nikki that turns heel on her, or is it Brie?
I've got to go prepare. I'm an athlete. I've got to go do
the one who
some
said you should have died in the
this
womb.
big matchup tonight.
Yeah, that's Nikki.
Great.
Her gimmick becomes that she wears a hat.
Yeah.
And sneakers. Oh yeah, they have a kiss my foot match.
In your dreams.
Is the boob job before or after she turns heel?
After.
Trust me.
Because it's like John Cena gimmick. Because at a certain point they're not both heel or both face, but they are on different shows.
Yeah. Yeah, during the brand split.
It's actually during Brie mode. That's when they start separating them. During Total Diva.
Yeah, because it would have been around the time that Charlotte and Becky and them all came in.
Yeah, alright, here we go.
Look at Christian. Christian digging deep.
John's gonna miss this too. This is everything I was just saying.
I've been waiting 17 long years to do this.
Power to the people. I'm on Team
People Power.
Wait, where's the Aqua Teen sign?
Those
oh yeah.
Pale in comparison to how it actually feels to stand here as the brand new world heavyweight champion.
That was your problem, Christian. You should have had a peep show. Then they wouldn't have cast you in a match then.
Yeah, you should have just been hanging out in the
They wouldn't want to throw all that shit out of the ring.
Truly the people's champion.
You think it's fair that Christian's forced to defend his world title here tonight?
Listen, player. My job is to make SmackDown as surprising, unpredictable, and exciting as it can be.
He's really fighting for that top spot. Because, like, there was a period of time, there are a couple times when SmackDown surpasses Raw. But it's not often.
No.
Because, like, I did like this era, but because I've been watching Raw each week, and that was like a Monday night thing. I was always at my dad's place. I learned recently that I have a Wikitubia page, which they make for like YouTubers, but it's not. I don't think enough people like care about the info because it just has my name and my channel, and the only like fact about my life is that my parents got divorced when I was a teenager, which isn't even true. They got divorced when I was like 8.
Yeah.
But that's the only fact about my life. But, like, I'd be at my dad's place Monday night. But for Friday nights, a little lore for everyone listening for our shared backstory. The Wii commune of 6 or 7 families, we would all go to this public pool. And it would close at a certain time. But Friday nights, it would stay open later, and they would have a DJ blaring loud-ass music from speakers that were on the ground. And you would be able to swim. They called it Moonlight Swim. And you could, like, swim at night. And I liked that, but also it was every Friday night, and every time I was trying to drag people's arms, like, we have to get home and watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
I'm missing you.
That was the greatest moment of my life.
At least that was around the time where, like, recording stuff finally was a thing that you could do at least.
And I remember, I don't know if it was all you guys, but definitely like the older kids like had learned that SmackDown was taped, so they would just have the results.
You could have the results already.
But I wanted to see it. So yeah, there was that, but I watched both, and I loved it. I think I probably liked Raw more. I guess I just liked
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
99%. I've been back for like 10 minutes.
Oh.
I was texting you guys.
Oh, sorry.
I did miss the match. I'm here.
I did
Green
not
Valley
miss the match.
mentioned.
I just don't think y'all can hear me. Oh, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I want
but yeah, we went to...
Oh, right, I forgot.
No,
I don't think
it's not your
that's...
fault. I was about to read it out loud.
I don't think... I actually don't think that place is still open. Maybe it is. I don't know.
We gotta be like urban explorers. We gotta go back in. Because that land is still there.
I don't live there anymore, so I don't... I'd just drive past it if I was, but...
So yeah, you know, Christian was the champion. And then Teddy Long made him defend it, and then he lost.
Christian felt the highest of
Those two people.
and the lowest of lows.
But he's still
And Christian does have a decent fan base at this point too.
Yeah.
Like it's not like he's like a minor babyface.
Right, and like if Edge was on the show, it'd be a different story. But Edge had just retired, and it's still like sad and fresh.
Yeah, he's getting his Eddie push.
Yeah. They're just incapable of like booking an underdog right now. They refuse. It has to be Orton and Cena on top.
Yeah, and Orton is a dominant babyface. He's not even a weakened babyface.
I don't know if Orton has
until
cut
Mark
a
Henry comes
promo
around
or said anything this entire feud. He just stands there.
That's very possible. Well, this is still he's got IED times. So
was that
intermittent explosive? It's the thing where he gets mad at people.
he goes up. Yeah, he's a
yeah.
I like you. But yeah, I mean, people talk about the SmackDown 6. I think 2016 was an era where I much preferred SmackDown over Raw, and I just think it is better. I don't know if it's happened since or again. Well, like the Bloodline stuff was mainly a SmackDown. When SmackDown moved to Fox, they would like put a lot of eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
Well, I always preferred the SmackDown of this era because they had like customized ticker tape. I always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Where they would like, for the most part, like everybody that was on the show had like, a thematic little graphic that they'd run. And I was easy to please as a child.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's all about presentation. And you can, I mean, that's Sin Cara's whole deal, right? It's all presentation.
No, that's why it worked on me as a kid too.
Yeah, they showed his.
I didn't know he sucked.
Yeah. But yeah, SmackDown was this feud. I really like disfigured Cody Rhodes. So Seattle loves Zack Ryder sign.
I also think they're way more capable of booking a 2-hour show than a 3-hour show.
You would think.
That doesn't come into effect just yet, but.
Yeah. I mean, Hall of Pain is really sick too.
Yeah.
I think Divas of Doom are on SmackDown.
In the locker room, so to say, that some people say Christian's title reign was a fluke, and also that Christian wouldn't be world heavyweight champion if it wasn't in the environment.
I know it's like ever so slightly different from the WCW one, but I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's just less dense. Kind of like flipping it around.
Yeah, like thinner metal rather than anything else.
Because it's interesting how, I think we've talked about this before, how like there are some world heavyweight champions that people are like, yeah, that's the world champ. Like now the world heavyweight championship is not on the same level, but still like a main world title. And in like the Triple H Reign of Terror. But then there's like a 2010s era where people like don't recognize.
Yeah, where they treat it like it's
the Great
another
Khali
intercontinental
and Jack
title.
Swagger as champions because like, yeah, but that's not the real championship.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Pre-cash in.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is
that he won it from Edge on a technicality for like a couple weeks. He still has his black short hair, by the way.
Oh, does he? That's way longer than I expected.
So this is the information I have about Randy. During the like Be a Star thing, you know how like the Christian companies will like make not Christian, but Christian as in the religion. Will make like terrible movies and then stave off any criticism to be like, yeah, but it's a good message. People need to hear this right now. Randy Orton wasn't even on the show. They rolled out a red carpet. They showed like footage of him going to like a film festival that I've never heard of that showed 3 movies, and one of them was like this anti-bullying movie he was in. And I swear to God, they showed a commercial for it. The movie is a Walmart exclusive.
That's crazy.
You can only get it by walking into a Walmart and asking for the Randy Orton movie.
Trades, he can go out there and get it done, not just in a ladder match, but in the middle of that ring. Trust me, I've been out there in the middle of that ring.
No ladders. That's the gimmick too, is that Christian can only win ladder matches.
What makes Randy Orton so special?
Yeah.
And like prior to the Del Rio match, did he even win? I guess he won as a tag team.
3 letters, Josh.
He won the Battle Royal.
I mean, this guy has it in his DNA to go out there and do nothing.
Other than that, I don't think so.
Can't hear what they're saying because Booker's talking over it.
The crowd's certainly electric for this World Heavyweight Championship match.
Is this a Let's Go Orton, Let's Go Christian situation?
Christian going for a quick one early.
Because you could. Here's the thing, like, it sucks that he dropped the title, but I do genuinely like the feud that they had, like, throughout the summer. So I don't think it was the wrong decision, but you could do like face versus face here. But this is one of the few that, like, it sucks for Christian, but also it was a good feud.
I think honestly it has more to do with the fact that they didn't stick with Christian earlier than anything else.
And it's also like he doesn't
the Randy Orton feud as it is perfect. Like with him just coming to SmackDown, and then as soon as he comes to SmackDown, he wins the title on the next SmackDown. That totally works.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing where he just shows up and he's the champion totally works for this, and Christian gets upset and turns heel and all that kind of stuff. Like all that and the rest of this feud works then. The problem is that this is supposed to be Christian's big moment now, and then they treat him like a joke during it, and then afterwards they don't do anything with him.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this last time too, that like I guess there just weren't enough heels on SmackDown at the time, or at least not on like that level. And like they already view Christian as not on that level, so they couldn't put him against like Cody, or I guess McIntyre had moved by this point. And maybe they didn't have enough faith in like the core to have it be him versus Wade Barrett. But Sheamus like turned heel pretty quickly on SmackDown, and he had like I don't know. They didn't have faith in Christian. And you know, it's like, you know, you go back in time, you step on a butterfly, you move one pebble, and it changes everything. You could have the feud against heel Mark Henry, but then we maybe wouldn't have gotten the heel Mark Henry that we got.
Yeah,
because he's
because a big part of it was that he beat Randy Orton. Like he the guy who was rolling over people, he went in there and just absolutely destroyed him. So
the touch the toe spot. He did that one time after an RKO. It wasn't even avoiding.
I remember when he did that and he had that huge fucking smile afterwards.
Yeah, because he pulled it off.
Yeah.
So there's an argument to be had when we're seeing like Big Show and Kane on this show. It's like they've been around for so long and they're just not doing anything. And you know, we said it last time with like when Kofi's like, now that Kofi's gone, you really understand and like respect and appreciate it. But when he's just there not doing anything, you don't really think about it. That there is something to be said about we can't miss you until you go away. But then there's also some wrestlers that have been around the whole time that they kind of loop back around to people enjoying them because of their consistency. Not a wrestler, but that happened to Michael Cole, right? He was just around for so long, and people were like, oh, actually, this guy rules. And the same with like Randy Orton didn't go away as much as John Cena. He was just there the whole time.
Yeah,
and then like
he just kind of fades in and out of importance as
the late
the time
2010s is when people really started like appreciating him. Because like
and then especially with the Wyatt's feud, like the Wyatt's feud, I think it really because he got to do a lot more of the like actual character work stuff rather than just be angry.
Yeah,
and
I mean
wrestle.
kind of, but I mean the way I view that is that like he beat Bray for the championship and then lost it to Jinder and then feuded with Jinder for a while. That like, but he didn't have like the John Cena-esque resurgence until like, I guess the 20s. He started teaming with Matt Riddle. Like he just became like a guy who wasn't around. So people were like, oh wait, we love this guy. And then his gimmick was that he smiled and he loved wrestling. He was built for this. And like he's still around now.
Yeah.
I hope they run back the him and Cody feud because there's a lot of potential there and they kind of just really fucked it up.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, not that I'm watching right now, but you know, just for the stats of it all.
For the tapestry.
Yeah, I keep up. I watch people react to it. I see the clips. The only weekly show I watch is Raw 2011.
The only punishment I give myself is that I watch Raw 2011.
Do anything in hell other than watch Raw every week. But yeah, you know, whenever there's a downturn in the WWE as a company, it's like, all right, well, let's go back. Let's watch some old shit. Is there our new tape trading show, Superplex, Top Rope Superplex, invented by one Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right there, that
Christian
was a
probably
whole lot of
wrestled him during
pressure
the Attitude
coming down on Christian, but I'm gonna tell you,
It's possible.
even giving that move,
Because like, I guess like watching at the time, or I mean, I was a kid, so I didn't know a whole lot about the history. But like, I guess Christian is like an Attitude Era guy, sort of.
Yeah.
But they're probably.
Well, he was definitely one of the young guns during the Attitude Era, though.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, like Edge and Christian didn't start doing their stuff until like the later 2000, like 2002, really.
And then Edge gets to be in the Big Six stuff.
Yeah.
And Christian just kind of does nothing.
Well, he's on Raw throwing tantrums and fighting Chris Jericho over Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And also,
well, that was fine. But after that, I don't think he does anything.
Maybe that's why they're like, this guy can't be champion. He was like the tantrum guy. But I mean, so was Cody. I had just different philosophies.
But to be fair, they never would have pushed Cody if he didn't go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And
Well,
not
to
do
be fair,
that,
this is
and then realize that he
post-TNA
could.
Christian, right?
Yes, that's true.
But they don't.
But they don't like TNA. Yeah.
I haven't watched any TNA. That'd be worth looking into as well.
TNA is a fucking shit show a lot of the time.
But
great,
it did have a
great shit show.
Yeah, I was gonna say TNA for the most part is kind of C tier from my memory.
Pick one specific,
2012.
One specific.
2012 is the only like really good year of TNA.
2012
is 2012. Yeah, is 2012
like
TNA.
Hogan time though?
I mean, pretty much post 2010 is Hogan time, yeah. Or 2000.
I thought like in the 2006 it was kind of Hoover. Like when it just got its show. That's what I've heard.
Kind of.
They 2012 would make sense because they were getting quite a few WWE cast-offs at the time. If I remember correctly.
That's when they really started doing AJ Styles.
Yeah, I thought the big deal was that like the Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and I guess Kurt Angle era.
Yes. Well, that match, or the Samoa Joe, AJ Styles low-key match is supposedly really, really good. But after that, it's kind of a wash. Because Kurt Angle is very strange. Because Kurt Angle goes there because he's got a drug problem.
Yeah. Well,
and then he's
said before
fucking
that, like,
jacked the whole time.
Yeah. And then they wanted him to get clean, and he didn't, so he left.
Yeah.
But also he said that, like, or the story is that, you know, Rock was gone, Austin was gone, Brock had just left. And he was like, oh, I've been told this whole time, this whole career, that I'm, like, next up, that I could be one of these guys. And he was, like, ready for that. And then Cena debuts and, like, starts fighting JBL. And he's like, well, like, they're not going to go with me.
Yeah.
So he went on to do insane shit. I think there is a certain...
Yeah, TNA has a similar problem to WWE, which is that they can do threatening or interesting heels until they get the championship, and then they're losers.
Yeah.
So like Christian is good, Christian Cage is cool, and then he wins the title, and he's a loser who hides behind Tomko. And he can't do anything for himself.
Apparently Destination X 2012 is the highest rated one.
And then Kurt Angle goes and wins the title, and he can't do anything either.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is like
But there
a
is, like,
cowboy hick who doesn't know anything.
Yeah, there is something to like watching the show where they're like, you know, now that we know that Kurt Angle's okay, you know, as okay as he can be in his current state. But like,
as okay as any wrestler can be.
Yeah, well,
after.
he was like way more aggravated too. There's an entertainment value in watching a show where they're just like, yeah, fucking let him jump off the building. Fucking
yeah.
And this time it's Christian beating Randy Orton.
A level of
have you seen that?
Backbreak. That was
hold
fun.
on.
Vintage.
There are some like dated shows that like it's kind of like not that it's funny, but there is entertainment and it's just like, oh my god, why? Like, I can't believe they said or did that. Or thought they could get away with it.
Sorry, there was a motorcycle driving by, but yeah, have you all seen that that fucking indie guy that completely missed a table in this like basically like a high school gym?
I feel like the picture
and just completely bit it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's just not worth it, you know, because like that shit looked painful.
I watched it for a video a long time ago. We could also watch the Wrestling Society X, the MTV's Extreme.
Oh, that's
Wrestling
right.
Show. with Tyler Black.
Forgot about Wrestling Society X. That's right. Yeah, with a lot of the ROH guys at the time.
Who watched 2008?
Become.
Oh, kill switch.
Turn things around here.
People. Oh, and a little peep sign. I thought that was the Japan flag. Just the O that has the red colored in it. What is this?
Reverse Boston Crab.
Who does this? What is this?
Colt Cabana used to do it and called it the Billy Goat's Gruff or something like that, or Billy Goat's Curse.
I mean, I agree with your T.
It's an inverted Boston Crab.
He's doing this so he can flex towards hard cam.
Yeah. Believable.
Yeah. You don't even need to see Christian. You can completely cut him out of the frame. But will Christian say
logistically, this is the exact same as a Boston Crab, except you can't stretch as far forward.
But you can step
It's
on
actually
his back.
worse for you.
Does Orton do any other submission?
I don't think so.
No,
he does like the side headlock and that's it.
Yeah, but that's for calling spots.
Yeah.
Biting the rope on his own. He's gonna curb stomp him. Not the move, but the actual action.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Christian chant.
Remember when the curb stomp was banned for like 6 months to a year?
Yeah.
And you used a weird facebuster thing and then the pedigree?
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, it's probably not a good move to replicate, but you know you can't.
Yeah.
As long as you have that "Do not try this at
are.
home" sign. I mean, Batista bombs are bad too. We were breaking each other's necks over that shit.
Yeah.
Torture racking each other. Meanwhile, I was doing the kill switch. That was the easy one to do.
That is an easy one.
People will swear by calling it the Ungrittier and his theme song being sung by Evanescence instead. But like this is my Christian, my 2011 Christian. Nothing before, nothing after.
Yeah.
But that was rough, like being a kid Christian fan and then having access to YouTube, and you're like, oh, let me look up some old Christian clips, and he's just bitched out the entire time. He had like a semi-feud with Cena before he left for TNA. I think probably because they didn't want him to leave for TNA.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna beat Cena for the belt. See, we had that little Miz run for a little bit, and hey, who knows? Maybe the Miz wins back the WWE Championship tonight in the main event of
Yeah, sure.
I'm interested to see what they do for the I Quit match. Because,
it would be really good to see Miz versus R-Truth for the WWE title at Capital Punishment.
Honestly, yeah. Well, no, but you could, if he wasn't injured, you could do Miz to Morrison and Morrison to Truth. You know what? I'm rebooking this year. No pipe bomb. Send CM Punk somewhere else. We're gonna make R-Truth the top champion.
want that championship so bad.
I would if we. I mean, there's
honestly, it really should have just put R-Truth on SmackDown.
At one point, that's fucking true. Yeah. At one point, in these
R-Truth and Randy Orton,
we might
that would have
have
been
4
awesome.
people. I do think we should do a 4-player GM mode and book our perfect shows.
I don't know. I don't see anybody quit until somebody get hit.
He's looking
Oh, he's going to that place.
He's calling for his famous submission.
Going right now. Randy's trying to. Randy's sucking it up.
The Viper has coiled.
Remember that one time where he hurt his hand doing
You would
this?
think Christian would hear this.
That's what I was talking about right here.
Yeah.
What's going on back there?
Can Christian suck it up, or will the Viper strike twice?
He got his bell rung. He doesn't know.
Oh, he does know. See, fucking
was
big
listening.
pop.
It was a fake out.
Now he's Christian.
The classic switcheroo.
The classic kill switcheroo.
He's calling for the spear.
I think he's calling for
She's very literally calling for the spear.
Yeah.
Spear! See, like this shit, like him being
And he
like,
does the edge hump.
like you know, like how Ray won the title by doing the Eddie tribute stuff. Like it's just like an Edge tribute. It makes it give him the title back.
man. This
He just said Edge.
right here. Randy Orton, look out.
Shades of Edge.
And then leapfrog.
Ooh.
All right, pin him. It's over.
Drapes himself over Christian.
that would be
I
even
bit
worse,
for a second. I was
actually.
like, no fucking way.
Man, I'm sweating bullets
I
over
wouldn't
here
put it past
myself.
them.
What does Randy Orton end up doing at Capital Punishment? Does he end up fighting Christian again?
They keep fighting throughout SummerSlam.
Well, I remember the SummerSlam match, and I remember the Money in the Bank match. I don't remember a match at Capital Punishment, though.
Caught him out the corner of his eye, something right there, because he just lowered his hips right there and dropped that little power slam.
Texting with our vet.
Christian on his back. Now he's got that.
Our Cash has had their manhood removed.
In his eye. He's thinking something.
Real fun time.
What it is, I don't
Okay,
know.
I just looked up. I didn't look up any. I just typed Capital Punishment into my Google search, and it's just giving me the.
Yeah, I bet you got exactly what you're looking for there.
Yeah.
Randy's gonna.
All right, let's see. I don't want to know the results. I just want to know the match card. Remember, this is the move that killed Husky Harris, but he's a babyface now. He can't. Think the better of it.
Second thoughts?
I don't think Randy wanna.
No, he just fights Christian again.
Just fuck it.
I don't think he wants to.
Okay.
Spear!
There you go.
He didn't rev up the trainer though.
Yeah.
Oh, shades of the tantrum.
Yep.
That goes to show you right there. Randy Orton is the real deal. Goes back to what I was saying earlier. Third generation. Knows what it takes to win.
Yeah, Christian doesn't have a famous dad. Well, Gangrel.
No. I guess, yeah.
Because like him and Edge were brothers. Were they supposed to be Gangrel's kids?
I don't know.
They just were brother vampires.
I guess in theory they're like his thralls. Because he's a vampire.
Right, he converted
He gives them their blood. Yeah.
What is the fucking story behind that? Because Gangrel was before my time, and I never got around to watching any of that stuff.
Was a shoot vampire. Was a vampire.
No, I know that because I know that because his name is a reference to a tabletop game called Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, he was a vampire and he drank blood and gave people the blood bath. And then he brought in his brood, two kids named Edge and Christian, who were brothers. And they were also vampires. And then they split up, and Edge and Christian stopped being vampires. But then Gangrel got a new brood.
They cut a terrible promo when they debut.
Yeah, a new brood of two unnamed wrestlers or unheard of wrestlers.
The Hardy Boys.
Yeah, the real brothers, Jeff and Matt Hardy, were the new broods. And then they also stopped
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they stopped being.
Maybe I don't think we're technically supposed to be vampires.
Oh,
they just got a gun in the back in gorilla position that just turns you back from a vampire.
Right. We gotta send it.
That's what happens.
It's the Snitsky gimmick. Like they hear the bell ring and they very literally see red. I mean, Edge tried bringing back the brood stuff with the Judgment Day, I guess. So it's been passed down. Whereas
wasn't Christian doing something similar in AEW like a couple years ago?
Christian also had his own kids. Like they had two different aspects of the brood. One was the spooky stuff, and one was like the patriarch stuff. The father. See, that's the great thing about wrestling. Even if you don't have kids, like Punk, you could just have wrestling kids.
Yeah.
I guess CM Punk's wrestling kid is Javon Evans somehow.
Maybe.
We did it! We did it, guys. We beat Christian. The evil Christian.
Nice. Been captured and compromised.
Caught and compromised. And they're gonna bring him to Capital Punishment. So that was my thing, is that like I said last time, I actually like gimmick pay-per-views. You know, I like seeing a Hell in a Cell every year. I like seeing Money in the Bank, whatever. I do think it's a little overdone with Over the Limit. When you have an I Quit match every year just for having an I Quit match, like it kind of loses its luster.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot can happen in a year. A year in WWE could be someone's first year. But I'm really interested to see what the fuck they do with the Miz and I Quit match.
I think if they operated more on like a bi-yearly rotation, that might work a little better.
I think they should do that with Money in the Bank. Like, have 1 year be the men, the next year be the women, and then alternate. Because instead we got two briefcases. I mean, they've had two briefcases for a while. But it's clear that whoever is in charge now doesn't really care about money. They had one good cash-in with Damien, and then the rest was kind of shot. Come on, man. Why'd you shove me?
Go back and lift the arm?
He's going to go apologize.
No, they're going to kiss.
I can see it in your eyes. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. I think they have a tag team match together or something.
I mean, if I'm a Christian fan, I'm pissed. Like, I want him to beat this guy up.
Yeah.
Not only the man that he claims to be, but he is.
I don't know. You kind of also want him to beat up Teddy Long.
Yeah, what the hell's going on over there?
Who is completely unfeeling about it as well.
Yeah.
Like, it would be one thing if it was like, hey, they said corporate said we want a title match on the first SmackDown post draft.
Yeah.
So you gotta retain your title.
He should have Randy Orton defended every.
Yeah.
Christian's going home. I was about to say, what else is there other than the I Quit match? But there's the commentary match, of course.
Oh yes, the Kiss My Foot match.
The merciful end of this multi-month feud.
Yes.
I guess even
I was gonna say, like, how long has this been going on?
Because like, Lawler fought
longer than the Miz versus John Cena.
Elimination Chamber, so it's been happening the entire time I've been watching 2011.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it looks like it's next because Lawler's not there. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's only 2 matches left, so it's gotta be.
And are you ready
this?
For
Honestly, the
what
Kiss
we're
My
about
Foot
to
match
see
should
go
be
down right here, live tonight in Seattle. Michael
I do not like those graphics.
Whoa, and they push it seems like a Cartoon Network, like TWF gimmick.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I remember JR being a part of this match. Is it just them? See, like, this
I think Jack Swagger has to get involved as well. So.
But also, it's a reference to the oh shit, hype promo. The famous Kiss My Foot match between Jerry Lawler and Bret Hart. That's when he got kinged, I guess, knighted.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny that whenever they want to make someone look like an idiot, they make him wear like actual wrestling gear instead of like, you know, so he's got the singlet and the fucking headgear. Which is funny how that works because
also, like, you know, you need to be in decent enough shape to not get blown up during a match. So he's like, he looks worse than everyone else on the roster, but he's not like bad.
No, I'm pretty sure like everybody who works there is like
just in case.
Just in case, like, you got to be relatively in shape.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. Like, did Ricardo start as a wrestler, or did they just
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah,
he was an FCW wrestler before he got called in to manage Del Rio.
Everyone who's a manager or even an announcer starts as a wrestler. You think you're special?
Even Byron Saxton started as a wrestler.
Yeah,
we saw him on the pay-per-view last month.
That's true. He was a lumberjack, right?
Yeah.
And Titus was there too.
Yeah, the NXT season 2 guys were out there.
Oh yeah, he's like, hey, your mom's dead. He already did it before. He should bring out Grandmaster Sexay again. Oh, and then they do the famous tie spot. Good facials on my pole. Perfect. So the gimmick here is that if Michael Cole wins, he gets his Hall of Fame ring. But if Jerry Lawler wins, Michael Cole has to induct him into the Hall of Fame. But he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Until I sign this contract. Come on, I've signed.
So, for the record, Ricardo Rodriguez was the creator of the original version of the Ascension.
What do you mean? Like, it was his idea?
Well, he started it in kayfabe. He started it in FCW with Conor O'Brien, Tito Colon, who is Epico, Kenneth Cameron, and Raquel Diaz.
What did that smell like?
Michael Cole's kind of like that. Also, like, what is the gimmick here? Why is his foot fucked up?
Take that foot,
yeah.
I'm gonna shove it right down your throat.
He's kind of like the modern day Bret Hart.
That's what it's all about.
When you think about it.
Yeah. You need to realize that was Bret the Hitman Hart, and you are no.
There was an interesting thing that, like, now that Michael Cole is a heel and like has a little bit of former world champion, has a little bit more confidence. On the Rock birthday show, Michael Cole went in the ring and it's like, hey, Rock, you've been a bully to me my entire career. You need to apologize. Oh, Jack Swagger walks away because he calls him a big dumb idiot. Which he is.
That's the gimmick.
But also, McIntyre's on Raw now, and they had like 1 week where Swagger and McIntyre were teaming together. I don't know if that goes anywhere, but
I imagine not.
Yeah, show Grandmaster Sexay.
Yeah.
Again, like I think this would have been not better received, but like more fondly remembered if it just ended at Mania. Like if Jerry just beat him at Mania and we don't have these other matches. Because like the only reason it exists is because Jerry Lawler's never had a WrestleMania match, so they're like, oh, he's like a, you know.
And if for whatever reason you really wanted, you could just you could keep the finish the same where Jerry Lawler beats him and then the Raw GM steps in and says no, and then he gives him a fucking pile driver or something. That's the end of it, and then Michael Cole is insufferable about it for the rest of the year. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they at this point? Are they still doing the Raw GM thing?
Yeah, the anonymous Raw general manager. He's the one who didn't let R-Truth be in the championship match, so it's really inconsistent with the Raw general manager.
It was John Morrison all along.
Ooh, that would make sense.
Yeah, they're not a heel or babyface a lot of the time. They just do whatever they want to do.
The GM is pro-heel except for when it's R-Truth or the Nexus, I guess.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler's a man.
The King will rule. A lot of feet in this match. Also, like, it's kind of like a reverse bra and panties match. Like, you'd think it would behoove you to start the match without shoes. Because instead, you gotta untie your own boots.
Yeah.
Let's go, Limp.
Yeah, it appears that
he's got a secret suit of armor on under his. Who was it that was it? Kevin Nash who wore like a bulletproof vest.
Jerry Lawler after this.
Stopped getting.
No, it was.
He survived the spear.
Was to beat Goldberg. It was Bret Hart. Bret Hart, or not Goldberg. Was it Goldberg?
There was,
yeah, it was.
WCW, Goldberg speared.
Yeah, it was Bret Hart. Bret Hart wore a piece of wore a
armor
metal plate over his stomach, and Goldberg goes in for the spear, and it looks like Bret Hart's dead, and then he gets up and takes off the. He takes it out from underneath the hockey jersey.
Oh, got my talking points.
May I have your attention, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have caught and compromised to a permanent end.
Jerry the King Lawler.
A bunch of SWAT guys run out. They grab Lawler. We got him!
Unfortunately, I'm medically prohibited.
It's like the movie Trap. They told him he was going to have a match.
I'd like to ask for the understanding.
I'd like to ask for the Undertaker.
Compassion from Jerry Lawler.
Can I call on anyone to fight in my place?
As well as each and every
Tough
one
Enough
of
is
you.
still not over, but we're in like the final. I guess the final 5 now.
Believe me, there is nothing I'd rather do.
The only person who goes on to do anything got eliminated in the first
Jerry
episode.
Lawler's mouth tonight.
Yep.
But
who's that?
Cameron.
One of the Funkadactyls.
However, my doctor states, and I quote,
Gotcha.
Lover of Alicia Fox and Melina.
I will say, the guy who
match.
spit his tooth out, Jeremiah, he's kind of like an AJ Styles-esque character, where he's like a really good wrestler, but also like a dumb hick with an accent. Of like, I'd kind of want him to win.
Well, clearly, as we saw with the more modern version of Tough Enough, that shit doesn't fly.
Yeah.
Because ZZ went fucking nowhere. Real quick.
Also in the finals, there's the one guy named AJ and one guy named Andy.
I am banning Mr. Cole from competing here tonight.
There's no way there's that many words.
And if all of you don't believe me, check out
I don't know.
from my doctor, Mr. Referee.
You get a close up of it. And it says you get a close up of it. It says milk, eggs, bread.
Elementary school where you bring a doctor's note in. Man, I don't care about his.
Yeah, the WWE hates when people are injured. You should fight anyway.
Yeah, that's not how it works in the Fed.
You're gonna fight her. That was so much because
that's what you got to do.
So many wrestlers are like insecure about it being wrestling, which is like to a certain degree fair the way people talk about it. But they're like, yeah, we get killed in that ring, and we fight through our injuries anyway. It's like, well, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, like fighting through the pain is one thing because it fucking hurts.
Right.
But like injuries is a different story.
Yeah. If you're concussed, you gotta finish the match.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't. You absolutely don't. In fact, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, look at fucking Triple H.
Holy shit, drop
He gutted through that match where he tears his fucking quad.
Yeah.
And finishes it out after waiting like 2 minutes or something like that in a Boston Crab from Chris Jericho. And then he's just got to stay out for longer.
Yeah.
Having finished the match. I mean, it got him a ton of backstage cred, but that's about it.
Well, it's Triple H. He's going to get that anyway.
I don't know. He kind of needed it at that point with the push he was getting, so.
Yeah, but it's not like he was going to lose his... Like, he was still going to have his spot.
Well, that's true.
But coming back from injury, that was a big deal for him, too. That was like double denim, right?
Yeah.
He was wearing his denim jacket over his denim shirt. Or no, his 2 denim jackets. See, you should read barefoot. Because otherwise, you're just wasting time. They should, instead of an I Quit match, they should have a Kiss My Foot match at every Overeem.
I think they should headline Mania with every year.
Yeah.
A Kiss My Foot match.
Michael Cole should continue his WrestleMania streak.
Jesus Christ.
He's got fucking, like...
He's getting gangrene.
He's got leprosy? Like, what is he supposed... Because it's gotten worse since the last time we saw it.
How long do you think it fucking took in fucking makeup to get that done?
No, this is a shoot. Because, like, it... Yeah, all right, well, that's the end of that gimmick.
I don't think it is.
It doesn't make sense. Like, why is Michael Cole, like, rotting actively? What is happening? What is with that hat?
It's like literary analysis. You know, his foot represents the corruption of his soul.
The Emperor's.
He hasn't washed it a single day since he was a wartime reporter.
I tell you, man, that was
He's gonna rip off the Emperor's new
King
clothes.
is hot. King is ticked off right now.
Oh, fist drop time.
He should do the Macho Man elbow as well. Someone's gonna let. Oh, sexy strap.
Taking down the strap.
Pulling the titty out.
He can unleash the strap, and then he also has the same rottings on like his chest and like his foot.
Well, so is it just whoever wins by pinfall, the other has to kiss their foot then?
It's not supposed to be, but I guess. I mean, that doesn't need to be a stipulation. You could just do that.
Yeah.
All right, put the strap back up.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that it originally wasn't, but the graphics department already spent $2 million making those feet graphics.
Yeah.
So they had to use it for something.
They were doing that for something else.
Deserved retribution
that sign just says foot.
Jerry the King Lawler, and now the embarrassment and humiliation for Cole.
Nice.
He's gonna have to kiss King's foot
For ease of access.
He should do the order.
Moment right there too. He wanna just let it breathe.
Okay, no, I do remember JR being a part.
We got JR, yeah.
He should come out with George Lopez.
And he brings the barbecue sauce.
Gotta love George Lopez. What?
Not what I was expecting.
Haha, Michael Cole, you have to kiss Eve's foot instead. This was Michael Cole's
humiliation.
What if I had to kiss Eve's foot instead?
No, it's just Jerry Lawler kisses her foot because that's his reward.
This is the reward for winning the match. You get to kiss Eve's feet.
How much play Cole has got.
So I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, bring out Karma
Eve being
too.
involved
Fuck it.
1 second.
Right. What is...
hit him with the moonsault or something? What the hell's going on?
Oh yeah, because
Did he
okay, to be fair, all throughout this feud, Michael Cole had kept interrupting all the Divas matches, and they happen to be Eve matches.
Coming here, Book.
So she's getting her revenge. Jack Swagger should come out and do the Swagger Bomb as well.
She's about to pin him.
Yeah, I saw her do some like muscle memory right there.
He reached for the leg and then was like, I don't need to pin this fucker.
Now he's gonna do the move too. Oh.
And here comes Jerry Lawler is now gonna.
I don't think Jerry Lawler has ever in his entire life been capable of a move.
Don't do it just yet. I mean, savor this moment.
Oh, get your cell phone cameras ready.
All right, you got it. If you say so, I guess I'll have to do it.
Well, or are we gonna bring somebody else? He's got one more person.
Come on out, Stone Cold.
There we go.
Boom, boom. I thought his hat said OJ on it.
Poetic justice right here is what
really
this
What a
is.
flex that would be.
He's a big fan of his football career. He didn't hear about the other stuff.
Jim Ross.
Gotta love George
Sure,
Lopez.
thinking about everything that Cole has done to JR throughout his
Everyone's
career.
getting revenge on Cole. So yeah, like, I guess we'll have to see on the Raw after, but like, does Cole go away and cool off for a little bit?
I don't think so. I think he just continues on the show.
He's the play-by-play guy. Like, they can't just get rid of him. But like, you need to.
And I'm pretty sure
the feud's
it's still
over.
him and Jerry Lawler that do commentary on Raw.
Right, because he stops being heel when Jerry Lawler gets a heart attack. Because Dolph Ziggler gave him the heart attack by doing the heart attack.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Barbecue sauce.
Here's the barbecue sauce.
JR's barbecue sauce.
I told you.
You gotta shake well before use.
There is a timeline out there where they had to they kayfabe amputate Michael Cole's foot at some point.
That's what
It's
his
not
doctor's
a
note should have
possibility.
said. Is like, yeah, also he's rotting, like actively.
You get barbecue sauce all over your shirt. Well, that makes more sense.
Disgusting barbecues. I do think that JR legit hates Michael Cole. Honestly, if they want to get revenge, they should whip him with the belt because he busted JR open.
He did.
Maybe this is why he's rotting.
Good barbecue sauce, too.
And now, unless
Yeah, that's what you get for taking too long.
No way they're gonna find. Oh wait, Jack Swagger, probably right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a fucking thought.
The glass break.
Whoever comes out of the next match is like staring at the barbecue sauce stains like Undertaker
That's what they should
staring
do
at
for the
Owen
I
Hart's
Quit match.
blood.
Is Cena should hold his face in it. Yeah, come on, glass break.
Or is it gonna be the Raw GM?
I mean, it's probably gonna be Jack
Comes
Swagger,
back because of a fucking
because he
email.
betrayed Jack Swagger's trust by calling him a dummy. I know. I guess it's just over.
You know what?
Oh, he's got a mic.
It may look like I lost tonight.
The real winner are the brave soldiers.
But I didn't lose. I'm no loser. Jerry Lawler, you're a loser.
Grandmaster
JR,
Sexay should bring him back to the
You're an
ring.
even bigger loser.
Oh, the hydraulics have stopped.
All you idiots are all losers.
Eve
agrees.
Because no matter what you do to me, Jerry, no matter what you did in that ring, I never did, and I never will kiss your foot.
They're gonna build up to their big match at Capital Punishment.
No way. It is not gonna happen.
What? I guess that makes sense, but all right, fuck it.
Says fucking keep your word, bitch.
And his jorts.
Always.
It's deja vu.
Those are the longest jorts I've ever seen in my
excited.
life.
You gotta. They're probably sagging crazy.
You
You can't see it because of his big shirt, but he's got a swag on. He's got a swagger. It's weird that Jack Swagger is no part of this.
the Key Arena in Seattle has erupted.
I don't know if erupted is. Michael Cole also called Natalia fat, so this is also for that.
Cole's not talking his way out of this one.
I don't know. I feel like Bret Hart would be busy for a long time if he spent time getting revenge for all the people that called Natalia fat on that
He
show.
grabs a microphone.
Yeah.
Michelle McCool.
It's Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, really? I didn't understand
He
that.
should do the,
I guess this is Bret Hart.
I can't believe he pegged Michael Cole on live television. That was crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna get that barbecue bottle. He should do the Orton submission. The reverse Boston Crab. Got it cinched in.
Oh, make him kiss his
You
foot
guys
now.
remember the Attitude Era? Bret Hart wasn't there, but remember?
He wasn't. He was in a different company at that time.
He's sticking in his nose.
Congrats, Jerry Lawler. You got barbecue sauce all over your foot.
Yeah. He just like legit pukes in the ring. Wow,
Looking
what
it
a
up
show
off the ground.
Over the Limit 2011 has shaped up to be.
Legendary.
This should have been the main event.
I mean,
Solely
honestly,
so they wouldn't have to
why
clean
not?
the apron. Yeah, because like, what do we get now when they clean the apron? Probably some back. Is The Rock come out again? Not come out, but. Bret Hart goes to Eve. You're my favorite current active diva.
And others. Jim Ross.
Let me tell you, Eve.
Wow. Josh, I must say that was beautiful.
This is great stuff.
Yeah.
This goes on for another hour.
They start cleaning the ring around him.
Yeah. He's crying, curled up in a fetal position.
Oh, let's see this again. All right, show Sin Cara's entrance here. It's like after WrestleMania when they have like the WrestleMania recap set to like Panic at the Disco or something.
Having this match here and then in the mouth.
I don't want to see this, man.
This is.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Not a good angle
like
of it either.
Down and looped. Yeah.
This slow motion is crazy.
What is Cole going to say now?
What's he going to say to his wife?
I'm hoping this shed him up once.
He's still there.
They're all still there.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end. Michael Cole.
What a night.
And the real winner here is Bret Hart.
Thank you, America. Oh, he's getting up. Don't let him get up. Where'd JR go?
Well, Book, it appears we're going to be joined by the Hall of Famer himself.
I was on commentary now during the I Quit match.
JR.
Would be an interesting
what
quit.
he has to say about Miz versus John Cena. Yeah, because I guess you can't. Oh no, JR.
Oh, JR is joining though.
That does make more sense.
I knew it too. I called that one.
Bret Hart watching the I Quit match. Yeah, it's what I would have did.
He got exactly what he's deserved.
You should have made him tap out there.
Yeah. See, I would have. I wouldn't give up. Bret Hart just sees a lot in Alex Riley. Pull for him the whole time.
Jerry brought some friends with him here tonight to take care of business against Michael Cole.
At least now we can clean the ring while you do this on the apron.
Right. And Michael Cole's still there. Oh, remember when this happened?
Oh, great.
Another look. You can't get enough of this. Of Cole's mouth.
I kind of can.
I saw it.
I mean, honestly, like, logistically, okay, if you hate Michael Cole, for whatever reason, you hate Michael Cole for this whole feud, your payoff here is that covered in barbecue sauce, he gags over the tip of Jerry Lawler's foot.
We always knew
and that's your payoff.
Yeah. Jack Swagger's got to beat him.
Like that's
this is where
like
the show's being
if that's what you wanted him to get his comeuppance, that's what your payoff is.
Well, we got
to get a bunch of Michael Cole.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
but everyone
I would think the whole thing would be like he gets gone, like he's out of there.
He actually sells barbecue sauce, right?
He actually sells barbecue sauce, yeah.
So yeah, if you thought that scene looked really appetizing, you too can buy the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And we are all set right now for our main event, but we want to thank Rise.
Hope is on the way.
Rise again.
It's the official.
Yeah, because we took down Osama.
Off the album Endgame, available right now, guys, on iTunes.
Everything's on iTunes.
All right, our main.
From John Cena, going one-on-one
Just the
with
Miz by
for the
himself.
WWE Championship. John Cena has never, ever said the words "I quit."
This is true.
Cena was able to defeat the Miz in a brutal match at Extreme Rules to become the
with the help of R-Truth.
I don't know that you could call that match brutal.
No, but
I
look
mean,
at this
maybe
top rope
just
skull
watching
crushing
it,
finale.
but
well, that's what like
that didn't happen.
It's hard enough to do the I Quit match in the PG era, but like again, it's just like if John Cena's overcoming a monster, sure, but I don't know. Can't really do any of that. Like you're building up to The Rock. I guess you.
I mean, even the Batista one, at least, Batista like legit quits like right after that.
Yeah.
Like it's like a thing of like he basically retired him with the I Quit match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
But this just doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, if you change one thing, it changes everything. But like if you keep heel Mark Henry on Raw, you could have him feud with him because like he's building up to a match with The Rock, and Mark Henry and The Rock have history. I mean, they do that after.
I mean, the problem though is that would completely kill the Hall of Fame thing because there's no way he's
Raw
winning
just
that feud.
for a while.
Yeah.
Challenge John
How did the referee not see that?
It was a triple threat match.
then why was he not interfering from the start?
It's weird that Alex Riley like often doesn't. Like he wasn't at the steel cage match either.
No.
No way.
Nope.
Miz is kind of like the modern JBL.
Yes, I
You could say.
Which JBL would hate.
Yeah.
You won't be saying I'm the Miz and I'm awesome. You'll be saying I'm the Miz and I quit.
I'm Mike Austin.
Oh, he said it. Making a liar out of the commentators. He never said the. He never said I quit.
He's never said the word.
He fucking just said it, dude. We're gonna pull a. I don't remember what match it is, but where we basically play. Oh, the Mick Foley. Play the Mick Foley rock thing where we play audio of him saying I quit in the build-up.
That's true. He's gonna tape record it. Yeah.
That he should quit.
Damn it. Well, I never.
There's the Miz, definitely extremely mentally present.
Yeah.
That little clip there.
They keep showing him like spiking his head too. Take care, spike your head.
They showed it a lot on the last pay-per-view. I mean, I guess if he's already done it, you might as well show it. But
I am more intelligent, conniving, and
they used to do this for everyone.
Than anyone you have ever
now they do
faced
AI.
in your entire life.
We had it so good in Raw 2011.
Never even seen before. I guarantee you.
I just don't know. I mean, it's got to be with the cars. Like that's the over the limit gimmick. Is that like, whoa, we're speeding in a 40.
I will be declared the new.
I love that the Miz has only beat up John Cena 3 times, so we have to play clips of those 3.
And one of them is when he's dressed like The Rock.
Yeah, those 3 matches over
Actually,
and
that
over
one
again.
on the logo, he was also dressed like The Rock. He had the bald cap.
The following is an I Quit match, and it is for the WWE Championship. Now there will be no countouts, no
I will say,
disqualifications.
the thing that people have always said is that like the
pinfalls,
Let's Go
and
Cena,
no
Cena sucks
submissions.
chants don't really help anyone other
only
than
way to win this
Cena. But there's a
match
lot of,
is to
it's
make
not
your
pro
opponent say the
Cena, there's a lot of
words,
anti-Miz
"I
signs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. They were showing a bunch of them in the
they did
in the reel too.
Is this going to be a part of the I Quit match and he uses the bubbles against him?
Fueled by ego and the fact
they like
that
slip back
he
together.
believes he should be the
Oh, the
face of
briefcase too?
WWE.
You got to keep that.
Yep.
Miz has to be WWE champion, guys. He
Oh, the Miz has to be
craves
WWE.
the spotlight.
Oh, I
He's gonna
didn't
get
realize
fired
that.
if not.
Well, Miz can
Got the
become
brown version of the black jacket.
WWE
used
by
to be
making himself the first man to ever make John
He's
Cena
got goddamn
say,
barbecue.
Can only
sauce
wear
on
the
that shit.
black when you're the champion. That's why he has to win it.
Right. Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't get the jacket, but he put a down payment on a
I
jacket.
was here when he first got here. And he was a guy who couldn't even dress in the same dressing room with us. And
Well,
look
that's
where
not
he is
his
now.
fault, is
Oh,
it?
will the Miz
Yeah.
be the WWE champion next time we are on pay-per-view from our
I don't
nation?
remember
I can
them
think of
bringing
quite
that
a few
up.
people that.
Yeah.
I don't either.
He was too scared to change in our locker room. So I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah.
We've even invited the Pentagon.
He invited to the Pentagon.
Oh, they invited the
What?
Pentagon.
Was it John Cena or The Miz? Who do you think Obama's?
I guess they
before
didn't
this?
say that they took him up on it.
Right, they were just invited. Yeah, they didn't like Obama.
Why?
For
What'd he do?
whatever reason. They did have
American
that one-time
flags.
match between Obama and Hillary Clinton on a random episode of Raw.
Yep.
Did anyone win that?
It's true.
Or did it just ended in no contest? Is
I
Obama
don't remember.
undefeated in the? They should do what they do in Japan, where some people just dress up like Jason Voorhees. They should just have Obama.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a solid gimmick.
That does
Maybe
seem like
somebody
a
else.
indie gimmick. It's like, yeah, I'm wrestling
Yeah.
Obama. I do the Obama bomb.
Yeah.
Like a thunder and lightning.
Oh,
See, I would love to see that shit though. That's
Cam Cameron.
Obama.
yeah. Just like wrestling any like historical historical figure would be really fucking
I gotta
silly.
see if capital punishment is on like an actual rich one that is on like Disney or something. Because I know the Netflix feed is gonna cut all the shit that they did. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, it's a 4x3 too? That's nuts. Damn, that's crazy actually, because they were definitely in HD by this point.
By Alex Riley from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds.
Yeah, he's still from Ohio right now. He's not an A-lister. He's not the Walmart exclusive like Randy Orton is.
And his opponent.
So what happened was, it was Barack versus Hillary. Bill Clinton gets involved, and then Umaga comes out and kills all of them.
Was this a lead up to his?
It was in April of 2008.
Okay, yeah, because of the primary was or the DNC was happening.
As the champion, John Cena selected
so that's,
yeah, the guy had big old prosthetic Obama ears.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
That they literally have to say, I quit.
Is this before or after he teamed with Vince McMahon to defeat Donald Trump? Or I guess they lost.
Close his own deal
I think after.
So Umaga famously,
Hall of Fame
he's probably,
yeah,
he's been on the opposite end of multiple different candidates.
Be added to that list of
casualties. And that will be his legacy.
We're about to find out.
He's really flip-flopping.
Out of all the matches you could
have some political conviction, you know.
Say I quit.
An I quit match.
Oh, he just said it. Is it over? The bell rung.
There are no rules.
Yeah, he just said I quit.
Except
Wait.
One of us has to say I quit.
You just said it again.
You said it again. I guess it's double negative.
I could throw you off the stage. I could
These people don't want to see this.
He can say it an even number of times. He just can't say it an odd number of times.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ring the bell after this promo. I relinquish my opportunity. You're gonna fight Alex Riley tonight.
So I'm gonna give you a freebie.
Who John Cena hates.
Save yourself the embarrassment. Save yourself the pain. And just say you quit right now.
I mean, I guess if he said you quit in the promo, he's lost. Like he just said I quit. It's over. Fast as I quit.
The referee's like, go ahead, say it. Say it, John.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's send these people home happy.
Hell no.
It'd be great if he went into the Bin Laden spiel again.
Yeah.
When he handed him the
I
mic.
didn't quit. Like these brave Americans didn't quit.
And the Miz, well, he found a loophole.
September 11th, 2001. The day that America
How is this a
changed.
loophole, by the way? The literal rules of the match are that you can do whatever you fucking want.
Right.
Big advantage for the Miz. And is this
Gut
what the
wrench.
Miz was talking about?
The Miz should get all of Cena's past enemies to come out here lumberjack style. Alex Riley is not enough.
No.
Yeah, have him pour barbecue sauce on him.
Yeah, bring out Bret Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart's pouring barbecue sauce on it.
Let's just look at it for what it is. I mean, 2-on-1.
Oh, he's got the Sheamus cross on his back. Or I guess the Brock.
Yeah.
The Brock is sword.
Each and every time. What do you think?
Yeah, Brock's is a sword.
Alex Riley really is just an amalgamation of other wrestlers on the roster.
Yes.
I was looking at the 2015 NXT roster. I forgot that Alex Riley was there.
No countouts.
Yeah. Raging Alex Riley at the time.
Yeah, guys, the referee has a microphone with him that he will use when instructed by one of the superstars to see if the other wants to quit. So now we have two.
That's fucking so Raheem the African Dream coded.
Yeah. That's
or was it?
Raheem the
Sorry, was that his fucking name, or am I mixing it up with the Cody Rhodes civil rights icon?
No, I think it was Raheem the African Dream.
Cena has worked here in the WWE.
It's weird, yeah. So Cody is actually Raheem the African Nightmare, or the American Nightmare.
Raheem the African Nightmare. Oh my God! If they really wanted to do some bullshit, that would be.
Because like that's the thing is that, like, as far as WWE has the history of all the other territories after buying out WCW and ECW. But if it was just like the WWE tape library, Cody Rhodes would come back and be like, my dad wore polka dots in the WWE.
Such a short amount of time here in the WWE. He actually feels like
Naruto spot. It can't be a coincidence, right? Like, Miz has to be a fan. He does the Naruto run. He has a headband, like, later on.
Yeah.
Is it just a random coincidence?
I believe
or is he
it.
a big Naruto fan?
And Alex Riley! All legal.
It wasn't a very big deal in 2011.
This is legal.
No.
This is legal, folks.
It would have been on Toonami, I guess.
Toonami ended in 09. It came back in, like, 2013. Okay. So this is the only time without it, really.
It would be past that then, yeah.
There was a bit in the 2000s when Dragon Ball ended that, like, Naruto was the big thing. All over the AMVs and whatnot.
Guys, how brilliant of The Miz to implement this.
I mean, a lot of...
Yeah, I think this would have been around the time when that started popping off, I think.
There are a lot of wrestlers whose gimmick is just like their favorite anime. And you know what? More power to them.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about Hakusho is that you're right. It was just like the tournament arc the whole time.
Just as he said last week on
Yeah.
Monday Night
Well,
Raw.
triple powerbomb to nobody.
And another double team.
Okay, double powerbomb to them.
Double powerbomb.
This is gonna make him say I quit.
Cena's in a bad position.
Yeah.
Man.
Give him an easy bump there.
Trap him in the coal mine.
Bam, bam, bazoo.
And then Bam Bam comes out.
No.
You quit, John?
Nah.
You got powerbomb. You quit?
Shades of Batista. Yeah, Miz and Alex Riley probably equal one
have
Batista.
Have they ever... Has an I Quit match ever ended after a move was done to them? I feel like it's always in a submission that they say it.
Can only imagine.
I don't know. Well,
like, has anybody ever been hit with like a fucking clothesline or a steel chair and then been like, I quit?
Cena has like AA people through like a car and then they said, that's what happened with JBL, right?
I don't remember.
I think he AA's
I believe it.
JBL quits. Or I guess he FU's him.
No.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Run that by me one more time, John. Yeah, just so sorry, just couldn't
meant to say,
quite hear it.
no, I quit. This is the same year as the, isn't the Matt Reeves Planet of the Apes? I guess it isn't Matt Reeves yet. But the 2011 Planet of the Apes.
Miz and Alex Riley
Caesar says, no!
have their way here with John Cena.
Sorry, they're having their way with John Cena?
I feel like this would get a different rating.
Get out the barbecue sauce.
No.
Nope, I'm all right. Nope.
Unforgiving.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Yeah, just do everything. You don't gotta keep asking.
Well, nothing surprises me.
Honestly, do it with the monitors. I still love the way those monitors look. I wonder, when did they go to the iPads? Is it the same time as the LED? Oh, no, they are using the monitors. Those things look fucking awesome. I wonder, wait, hold on. Where can I buy these?
It's growing.
God, there must be fucking hundreds of them out there.
Yeah, like news monitor. Yeah,
I would
they
guess.
probably like gimmicked a ton of them too.
I'll tell you right now, John Cena.
Is that going to be another tax write-off, Andrew?
I'll do it for this show.
Like, yes, this is work-related.
Nah, I'm in the red right now. I can't be buying nothing no more.
John Cena was.
Whoa! Oh wait, no, these are Mattel figures. Okay, never mind. When you're looking on eBay, you got to make sure to check the dimensions. They could be a little toy. I did that when I was looking for my Nexus shirt. But some of them were just like the little Mattel figures.
Exploding into the steel.
Cena's body exploded.
Not quite like what it looked like to me.
How would he know if he hadn't turned blue?
Before our very eyes.
Okay,
right.
DDT
he
on
is
the...
conniving. He is intelligent. The Miz is bringing the fight to John Cena right now.
Suplex off of the stairs. Wait.
Oh, he's going for the
no, there we
DDT.
go.
Probably stuck for the Miz as well. More than
he's not gonna
Cena.
quit. Miz will never quit. Yeah, I thought Alex Riley was about to do it to him.
Come on, guys. 2-on-1. Any way you look at it, this is going to happen all night.
Say it.
Yeah, I guess Miz's plan is if you can cuss him enough, you can make him say anything.
Say it. Wake up.
No.
Alex.
Yeah, go pick it up.
Is that a Vince and
Listen to me,
Hogan shirt?
John. Alex Riley.
Yeah, looks like it.
Has the steel steps, and he's going to
explaining
slam
where he
them
is. Cena doesn't know where he
into
is.
your ribs.
He takes a little trip and just drops it on the Miz and gives him another concussion.
Go to hell.
Fuck you. Alright, he like calls for the microphone. Alright, no, I quit. Hold on.
What do you say, Cena? Do you want to quit?
He tells him to go to hell.
No.
Fuck you.
Come on, Mike Chioda. You gotta draw this out of him a little bit more. You gotta wine and dine him so he
This is
can
they're
quit.
going around the ring, they're just doing all the
We're
spots.
witnessing the destruction of John Cena.
Witnessing the destruction of John Cena.
John
They're gonna
Cena
put that in
knew
his
what was
DVD.
coming. The Miz told Cena what was coming, and Cena still
The
said no.
downfall of John
Still said,
Cena.
I won't quit.
They're gonna crucify him. Alright, what is it this time?
Oh, kendo sticks.
The Singapore King. I guess this is it.
Right here, John Cena thought he was going into a one-on-one I quit match.
If he thought he was going into a one-on-one I quit match, he's an idiot.
Right. You
John,
challenged the Miz to this match.
I have
Yeah.
a weapon.
I am
giving
armed.
you an opportunity.
Giving you
not have
clear
so much
warning
pain
that
put
I'm about to
upon
hit your
you.
personage.
Say
He should
that
put the bamboo
you
shoots under his donut. They
quit.
should do like legit torture. Waterboard this dude.
You hit like a girl.
He fucked up shaving his pits too. He's got like blood spots on it.
That wasn't smart, Cena. Miz is a big baseball fan.
On John Cena here in
Just throwing
Seattle.
out the first pitch.
Devious. It's the Miz.
Use your legs a little bit more
If you
there,
think
Johnny
about
boy.
it, John Cena suffered more than Jesus.
Who ain't like a girl? Huh?
I guess, yeah.
When you think about it.
They did this shit to Obama. I said Obama. To Osama. Ah!
You want to quit?
Just keep going. He'll quit when he quits.
Yeah, but then he's gonna interfere. He's gonna have to start asking him again. He's gonna start the cutscene over.
No.
Okay, now he's just chill. Nah, I don't think so.
It would be great if they ever just did this and then the guy just actually fucking won. Like the Miz just actually won this
AJ
match
Styles
after they
gimmick was, right? It's like Cody Rhodes was going to throw stairs
double
at
team
him.
him.
And then AJ's like, all right, I quit. I don't
What do
want
you say,
this.
Cena? Do you want to quit?
Maybe.
No.
Oh.
Ask me again later.
Is this whole match just going to be John Cena whimpering no into
I
a
mean,
mic?
this is, yeah,
Think so,
like we
yeah.
got a Kiss My
And then he's
Foot
gonna
match, and now
throw-
we got the whimper match. Like,
Then he's gonna throw the Miz into the sign for the cars up at the top, and then AAM off of something,
yeah, it's
and then
it's got to be those cars, right? Those cars aren't there for
John
nothing.
Cena just took a shot right
Yeah.
over the, I mean,
Alex Riley's gonna take a bigger bump than the Miz, though. I would guarantee that.
Say, Cena, do you want to quit?
For sure.
No.
Got to get right up on the mic there, John.
Take a look at this.
Bite the
This
mic.
shot right here. Well aimed,
hand
well
that
placed. Right to the head of John. You heard the smack.
man, right over the left ear right there. That's a bad placement for John Cena.
And Cena's
It's a bad spot.
Is there a place that isn't bad to hit with a fucking kendo stick?
The rest of this match.
Yeah, but he's exposed. If he was wearing like jorts on his shirt instead, like a jort shirt, some kind of jort shirt, then he'd be more protected.
I guess so.
Champion John Cena here tonight.
Please just quit, Cena. That's what the sign says.
Right now, there's no way
A Miz fan
They're a
right
Cena
there.
fan, but they don't want to see him get hurt.
taking a shot like that with that kendo
Just
stick.
give up, Cena. They're gonna kill you. Get my kid in full Cena garb, front row to see him get beat
Smart
up.
enough to skirt the rules.
Respect to the Miz and Alex Riley right here. They're throwing him on the ground without taking the bumps themselves.
Yeah,
So
how much longer can this show go on? Like, we're at the top of the ramp
Fully
now.
participate.
It's
yeah,
kind of fucked. I mean, it makes sense in character, but it's fucked up if like they're beating up Cena the whole time, and then he hits Miz one time, and he's like, "All right, I quit." Well, over the limit brand
Dangerous
cars.
area, such an opportunity for the Miz to inflict more pain. Cena's trying to
only on the
Okay.
front plate.
surrounded by steel. And a
Sponsored by Chevrolet.
Yeah, they should run him over.
Guess who wins that one?
Get him in the grill of the car.
I don't know if they got the keys.
Oh,
They got the keys?
they're giving cars. Get Del Rio out here. I mean, he wanted to be in the match anyway. If I was Del Rio, it would behoove me to have Miz be the champion. He's easier to beat.
He is.
Historically.
What is it going to take? What does The Miz have to do to John Cena? What is John Cena's breaking point?
Is he going to punt him?
All right, so this, I'm guessing he's just going to run off the stage here. I think he's going for the big boot.
He's going to reverse it.
Yeah, he misses and flies off the stage, makes the noise that Goofy makes when he he goes flying.
Cena reverses it as they're like floating.
Got to make him look like a complete buffoon.
Get Punk out here. He doesn't know where he is. Huh? He saw the light.
No.
I don't think Cena even was quite aware of where he
He's like, I died and went to hell for a couple seconds. I think I have to quit. I gotta rethink my life.
Let me tell you something.
They're sharing one brand.
Has that breaking point.
This is
we're getting the camera rig.
As well.
Spot right now.
Can we get a POV shot of this? Oh no, I thought they were gonna swing it into him. Now, they should get him on it and then lift up the camera rig, Jackass style, and then drop it. Hell?
They fling John Cena into the crowd.
Give me your fucking belt,
they're gonna
dude.
tie him to it. They're gonna hang him.
Oh, this is. He's not gonna whip him. He's just gonna.
A belt. You hate these.
A leather strap.
Okay, that's a belt.
Belt.
A leather
I'm going
equipment.
to repeatedly whip you and whip
Oh,
you.
I like how they're holding hands.
You remember how the other weapon felt?
He doesn't remember
This is
any of this
gonna
match,
hurt
dude. He's gonna forget it as soon as he walks back.
Save yourself the pain.
This is vaguely sexual.
Say
Yeah, I mean it's
Well,
good wrestling.
I mean, no more vaguely sexual than I guess most wrestling is, but
This is right after
maybe just a little bit
You
more.
got a leather strap, but you got no nuts.
Is that meant to be an allusion to like a strap or like?
this kind of assault.
See, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah, what has
there's
what is a strap except a hog with no nuts?
yeah, there's undertones here.
That was a little kick out by
He's
Cena
trying
there.
to prevent,
His leg out.
stop the belt. Or maybe it's like one of those reflex things that's making his leg go involuntarily.
Yeah, now that I think about it, they were really making him like this Christ figure for so long. I think that's why people got a little tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, John Cena was the I Quit guy. Like, he would overcome these huge monsters. I don't know, like, I'm not pro. I understand why they didn't play it at the time, but like, if you're doing an I Quit match, getting a little bit of color in that. And he's hearing the cry of the fans. He won't give up for them. He's doing this for their sins.
no.
Said no.
You can tell he wanted to say more, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep doing this. Like, you don't have to find new things to do.
Yeah. It'll work eventually, I would guess.
40 minutes of whipping John Cena with a belt.
This is what I paid to see. Sorry, that's a leather strap.
Right.
You should take his belt. They should threaten to expose John Cena if he doesn't say I quit.
Much longer.
Whip him with the title belt.
At some point, John Cena's body.
He's gonna break the spinner. Oh, his first piece of offense.
I say that as Cena fights back. There's always fight. Always fighting John Cena.
Sure.
Oh, man. Riley
chair.
bounced off the ring post. But Miz,
Right to the head. Nope, we don't do that anymore.
That would
To the
make
back.
him quit. See, that's what I'm saying. Miz should concuss him so that he doesn't know where he is. So if the ref says, "Do you say I quit?" He's like, "I quit."
of John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena tried to suck it up right there, but I'm gonna tell you a whole lot.
He tried to
has
suck
been
the
taken
share
out
out
of that
using his
tank of John
Kirby
Cena
powers.
from that beating. The Miz has been.
That would be an
putting on
interesting
Alex
gimmick.
Riley for the last past 10, 15
He sucks
minutes
his
now.
opponents and then steals
And
their
only, it
moves.
looks like it's only going to continue, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you imagine the color commentary on that?
I like that JR's call is like, unfortunately, this match will continue.
Obsessed impulses.
Folks, this is not part of the entertainment. This match is not good. There's strikes.
John Cena get this from? As Cena continues.
He gets it from the C-Nation.
Yeah, the referee. Gotta bump the ref in an I Quit
really
match.
hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
But more importantly, so is the WWE champion. And how
More
many
important.
times can John Cena get
Yeah,
up?
I mean, when they're down, they can't say
How
I
many
quit.
times can John Cena simply say no?
A
When he's
lot,
asked to,
evidently.
If he wants to quit. The fact that Cena's been in there.
I think
It seems that John Cena doesn't even need to actually say I quit. If the referee asks him, do you quit, and he just says yes, he doesn't technically quit.
Yeah, he has to say I quit, like The Miz did twice in his promo at the beginning of the match. Okay, that's a C for Alex Riley. That's the next torture. They're gonna tie John Cena up, and then Miz and Alex Riley are gonna go at it. And John Cena just has to
It's
watch
hard
from
to
the
even
chair.
speculate what the Miz is going to do next. After what we have seen.
That would be quite an interesting turn of events.
First ever ICOC match. Whoa.
I was trying to figure out how to work that in.
Oh! That was not how that was supposed to go. He caught the lip.
I think so, no.
I'm gonna tell you this first half.
All right, let's do some other shit. I like the two. Everyone's standing respectfully in the crowd.
Just a little bit, but it seemed like now they actually are trying to.
Is the referee even necessary for this match?
Now they're actually trying to hurt him.
Yeah. I don't think it's particularly necessary.
Yeah, unnecessary. They should get disqualified for unnecessarily violent.
This out right here. Crushing finale. You saw the chair.
Oh no, I meant that the ref is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to.
I mean, the Miz's
ask someone
thing
else.
as a character, his strong suit is talking. So
John
it would make
Cena,
more
your
sense
guys'
for him to,
hero?
like, yeah, lead him around.
Do you love John Cena?
Dude, poor
Yeah,
kid.
you do.
With the
you wanna
outdated
see him
shirt.
go
He doesn't
through
wear
any
purple
Very
anymore.
non-committal. Like, hey, he's all right.
Yeah. I just
Tell
really don't like
John
you.
to quit.
I don't care who beats you. Well, kid, how do you feel about
Thank you,
Osama
Madam
bin
Wit.
Laden? Are you a
You want him to
terrorist?
quit? Yeah, rob him. You don't want him to quit? Huh? Watch
Give
what
him
you're
the
doing
rub.
to your boy. Watch what you're doing to Cena. This is what you're doing to him. Watch.
That's what they should. If I was in an I Quit match with like prime Make-A-Wish John Cena, I would bring a kid out in a Cena shirt and say, Cena, I'm going to hit this kid with a steel chair if you do not quit.
You want to see him tomorrow night?
That would actually be kind of sick. Gets a little like bald kid out.
Oh yeah, get like one of the Make-A-Wish
Hold
kids.
him hostage.
Yeah. John Cena, do you truly love this
Yeah.
kid?
Or I'll put the worst amount of pain you have ever seen
On
your
him?
hero.
Oh.
Tell him to quit.
I mean, that's kind of...
No.
No! I mean, that's kind of what he's doing here. Like, John Cena, listen to the kids, they want you to quit.
You did pick some different targets then, bud. You should prep a plant for yourself then, buddy.
You should get one of
if
the
you want
adults
that.
in the Cena shirt.
To the head.
Someone's chanting for
Ranning's
Alex
a
Riley.
madman
Someone's
of
heckling
the
Alex
Miz.
Riley. Very shiny.
They're confused. They think he's in the match
They think
technically.
he's John Cena.
You are
Yeah.
helpless. You are beaten down.
They're going to inflict
I am
capital
going to
punishment on him.
Take this steel chair and beat it
Oh,
repetitively.
this is entirely unrelated, but
non-stop until you say.
I love it when
that
they
you
say
quit.
the name of a movie in a movie,
I
like
suggest
the Family Guy bit. We were
that
watching
you do
Total
so.
Recall last night, and they did
Save
that, and I was
yourself.
like, God, that's such an evergreen,
through so much
stupid thing
already.
to see.
There's
have
an
been
alternate
lashed.
version of
You've
that
been
where like
beaten.
they say a different movie.
You
I don't know if
can't
you've ever
win
watched
this
Barry,
match.
but we've been rewatching Barry, and it's got
Non-stop.
Oh right, I'm gonna say
Until
his
you
fucking
say those
character's name,
words.
Stephen Root.
Now say those
who
magic
was in
two
Jordan Peele's
words.
first movie. And there was a bit where we were watching Barry where Stephen Root, like, to the character says, dude, get
Those
out.
kids are
And I'm like,
smarter
oh,
than you are.
like the other movie he's in. One of those, like, old B-movie posts where it's like every time they say this, it switches to this. Like, you watch a movie and every time they say the title of a different movie, it switches to that movie. Oh, my God!
I didn't think those were allowed. I mean, I guess they're allowed if you hit the
Cena can
the
do whatever he
fucking
wants.
thing on top.
John.
Yeah, they probably
But it's
greased it a
getting in
little
his
bit.
head. It's me, Alex Riley, talking right now. Dude, he's out.
He can't tell. They look
Oh, they're
similar.
doing the recording bit.
Hey, they did do it.
Oh, matchup. Oh, thank you, referee.
Good work, Mike Chioda.
I came to play. Cena doesn't know where he is.
Honestly, if that was also the plan, just make him completely have no idea and then do that.
I guess they
that
had
would
to
also
knock out
work.
the referee for that to work also.
I guess.
I mean, the people in the truck seem to think he won. Also, like, the bell was rung. The timekeeper is right there. He should have seen what happened. He wants this match to be over. Dude, I had one of those. Oh no, that's like a phone? I thought it was one of those cameras.
I think it's that they played the noise from there into the microphone.
John Awesome. That's the Miz and Morrison's kid. Yeah, the timekeeper should have seen that happen.
He was right there.
Well, maybe he's new and he doesn't feel like he can assert himself in his workplace yet.
He just wants this match to be over. He's a big
I'm surprised there are still phones like that in 2011.
They're holding the timekeeper hostage. Do you love John Cena?
They should just grab JR and be like, how much do you love JR?
The Miz brings a gun and takes the whole stadium.
John Cena, if you don't say I quit, I'm going to kill myself.
That's Riley's cell phone.
That's Alex Riley's cell phone.
That's Alex Riley's cell phone. Okay.
That was probably...
You get like a Russ situation where he like... it's supposed to be loaded with a blank and accidentally blows his fucking brains out on live TV.
If you do not quit, we're going to revive Osama bin Laden. You love America, don't you? They should stand in front of it with a lighter next to the American flag.
Osama bin Laden, do you love John Cena?
He's busted too.
And there we go.
Definitely had time to move. All right.
Yep.
Oh, Chekhov's table.
Yeah.
Chekhov's Michael Cole box.
Set it up earlier. Getting Chekhov and fucking... Oh man, now I'm blanking on the cat. Schrodinger? And saying Chekhov's box. May or may not have a cat in it.
May or may not have a cat in it, but if there is a cat, it will come out screaming and howling and clawing.
Earlier, so there might be a cat in there.
Yeah.
Oh, we are using the belt.
Oh, he's gonna use the belt. They got a smile on those dude's face. He's got that leather strap.
What does John Cena's jorts? What do they need a belt for in the first place when you're wrestling? That seems like that probably is illegal.
I always thought he just stapled them to his ass cheeks.
A government mule. This is the capital punishment. We can't show Gorilla. We haven't done it.
No. Not for a long time.
On one Raw, it was a lot smaller. Okay. So like no card.
I think it's smaller behind the current Titantron.
Oh, he just quits. Okay. No.
Oh, there you go.
No gimmicks. Real class. I guess that's it.
Cry about it.
Cry me a river. Got 3 more minutes. I hope he announces another government thing. We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Edward Snowden.
John Cena made the deal, and he closed it.
He made the deal. He did the deal.
He did the deal. Falcon Arrow.
Dude, if he pulled that out in an I Quit match in 2011. I guess that's it. I guess John Cena retains the WWE Championship. I'm a quitter. He got acquitted. Here's that OJ.
Hold up, I'll be right back in a second.
Well, it's almost over. We're wrapping this up. We got like 2 minutes. What did you guys think of Over the Limit 2011?
It was a show.
And we're gonna.
It was probably worse than Extreme Rules.
Probably,
but
yeah. No Kofi on this. Sakara fucked up his match. Pretty bad show. But when we come back for Capital Punishment, at the very, very least, there won't be another Michael Cole Jerry Lawler.
Yes. fantastic news.
Yeah, we saw a darker side of the Miz. Because, like, if the idea is, like, this is a make or break for the Miz, this is, like, a darker streak, a more extreme streak. Like, you could be like, okay, John Cena's the top dog. He survived an I Quit match with him. But, like, he didn't really do that. Like, he didn't take a lot of the offense. Yeah.
No, he was
Sorry, I had a poorly timed grocery delivery.
No worries. Well, we're wrapping this show up.
Yeah.
That was Over the Limit. John Cena is still our WWE champion. We'll have to see how R-Truth reacts next month at Capital Punishment. We come back together. Oh yeah, I remember this. His mouth ain't even moving. This is...
mercifully, that didn't go on longer than...
it went on pretty fucking long, though. Yeah, but
I thought it was going to go on longer, frankly. But...
Right. They're normally 3-hour shows. I guess this is cutting all the commercials that aired on the pay-per-view that you're already paying for.
True.
We gotta start watching these on the Daily Motion feed so we're not missing anything. Well, this has been you are here on the BHultra Patreon. I'm the BHultra one.
I'm Caden. Bye.
And I'm John.
And we love Over the Limit 2011. We rated
what now?
5 stars out of 5.
What's Meltzer think of this one?
Yeah, this one. That's why it's called Over the Limit, because it broke his 5-star limit.
Oh yeah, that I Quit match. That was the first 8-star Meltzer.
Right. He just really hates the Miz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't try this at home. Go home.